Hello? Wait. Let me see if it'll work. Hello? Wait. Let me see if it'll... Wait. Let me see if it'll... Wait, no. Wait. Let me see if it'll... Oh shit, it's looping. Hold on. Wait. Wait, no. Wait. Let me see if it'll... Oh shit, it's looping. Hold on. Wait. Is it still looping? What the fuck is going on? I thought I turned it off. Oh shit, it's looping. Hold on. Wait. Is it still looping? What the fuck is going on? I thought I turned it off. Oh shit, it's looping. Hold on. Wait. Is it still looping? What the fuck? It's still going. Oh shit, it's looping. Hold on. Wait. Is it still looping? What the fuck? It's still going. Oh shit, it's looping. I'm just gonna like let it loop. Is it still looping? What the fuck? It's still going. Hello? Oh shit, it's looping. I'm just gonna like let it loop. Is it still looping? What the fuck? It's still going. Hello? Oh shit, it's looping. I'm just gonna like let it loop. Is it still looping? What the fuck? It's still going. Hello? Oh shit, it's looping. I'm just gonna like let it loop. Is it still looping? What the fuck? It's still going. Hello? Oh shit, it's looping. I'm just gonna like let it loop. Is it? I gotta like mute. It's still going. Hello? Oh shit, it's looping. Oh wait, shit. What'd I do? How does my new microphone sound? Because I spent like $150 fucking on this. Which is fucking crazy, but, I don't know. I personally like it. I think it's good. I just don't know what to do right now. Because I don't want to do like a fucking drama live stream or whatever. Okay. Very awesome sauce. Thank you. This is the fucking life. This is what Saturday mornings are all about. Can I fucking eat this person? No? Why is this so fucking Why is it so loud? Dude, stop! Jesus fucking Christ. Hi, Naniac. Hi, Alien Kitty. I don't know what to do. Someone guide me. Should I try to play Fortnite? Universe Soda Max. Universe Soda Max. The way this looks better. The way this looks like every other Roblox game. I think I'm dyslexic. I can't fucking read shit, bro. Dude. What do we fuck off? This is what do we cringe? He's just fucking obsessed with me, bro. Can I just kill you? Why can't I kill you, bruh? No, I'm gonna take you over here. Yeah, come here. You should get this person for me. Dude, stop trying to fucking touch me, please. Which one is this? Bouncy Boobers. Bouncy Boobers 2. Why does her avatar look like Sabrina? Oh, she gave up finally. Wait, no, come back. Come here. Come here. I'll let you get me. Just kidding. Wait. No! Fuck. So, I was either gonna do a fucking quartelz review stream, or I was gonna do whatever the fuck this is. But, like, I don't— oh, shit! Fuck you. I don't know what to do. Wait, Trish, can I bring up semi-new drama, or do you want to chillax? You can go ahead and, like, talk about it if you want. So, like, what's going on? I'm still trying to update mine, but it's so slow. Dude, I fucking love Fortnite, bro. Hi! Come on. Hello. So... maybe I should check out the whole Cortel stuff. So let me see. Might just have to play on my Switch at this point. I had to delete so many games. Yeah, no, I remember I was at fucking Denny's and I saw some bitch playing Fortnite on their fucking Nintendo Switch. Also, this thing is so fucking confusing. They're all like, hey, so quartelz isn't a groomer, but she's kind of weird. But, trigger warning groomer. Trigger warning groomer tells. Like, if you don't think they're a groomer, why do you keep doing this? Oh, so while doing some shit to the whole cat stuff with Cindy, someone kept asking Birdie to address the fact he was weirdly enabling some 15-year-old on Tumblr that drew his hypersexual persona. Yeah, I saw that. Apparently Birdie's been interacting with that person off and on for a little bit now. Never DMing, but yeah. I don't know. I think it's weird. At first I thought it was whatever, but like me personally, I wouldn't engage with a fan doing that shit. I would just block and move on. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's love. This person. Person's an asshole. It's definitely odd in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's odd. I don't think he was thinking about him engaging with the person in that way, which, you know, irresponsible, not good. And, what was it? Where was it? Was it drama 2 or drama 1? There was like a fucking comment or something. Where? There we go. Let's see. Okay, where's the other thing? He was like confronted about this earlier, about talking to a minor fan who was obsessed with him in the comments of that fan's fan art, if that makes sense. Anyways. But about the whole cat situation that's going on, it's kind of pissing me off because, like, on one point, I get it. Jack and Izzy think that the cat was for Jack or whatever the fuck, and that, you know, it's Jack's emotional support animal. But the issue is, Squirp was attached to Stupid. Like, they're bonded. They're a bonded pair of kittens or whatever the fuck. And whenever you take away a bonded pair from each other, usually it doesn't end well. And they're emotionally and just, in general, not very well off. Oh, it's like someone taking your fucking sibling or your Oh my god, sorry, I gotta fucking stretch. It's just... It's just not wise. And also, Sydney's name is legally on the papers for that cat, so... realistically, they can't do shit. Yeah, like, he did not take real shit care of his ferret to the point she turned white due to neglect. Yeah, the cat stuff is so... That's what I was thinking about. Oh shit, my headphones came off. But yeah, no, I was thinking about that because, like, with Chara, he was too depressed to take care of it, which, like, you know, I get it, but if you're not taking care of it and nobody else is taking care of it, you probably shouldn't have them. Because, don't get me wrong, I had a phase that was similar to that, where, like, back at my mom's house or whatever, I had a house cat and 2 outside cats. I did not take care of them very well, but that was because I was in such a depressive phase that I literally couldn't take care of my fucking self. But the issue is that somebody there was somebody to step in there to, like, you know, help me out and help the cats, but they just didn't. This is different because there's nobody else helping. It's just Jack. If he wants to take care of the animals, if he wants a cat, he's gonna have to learn, you know, to get a routine going, accept responsibility, and realize that, hey, if you're too depressed to have an animal, maybe you shouldn't have one, you know? Like, yes, emotional support animals are very important. Not gonna deny that. But if it's just you taking care of it and you can't even take care of yourself, much less the cat, you probably shouldn't have it. Because Jack can't take care of himself. Somebody is gonna have to take care of him. He doesn't have a job. He says that he won't be able to get a job because of his disability or whatever that's going on. Though, he hasn't been to a doctor to really figure out what's going on, but we do know that he can't stand or walk around for too much, or, you know, complications start to arise. But anyways, I don't know. And also, there's a whole thing of, like, him being homeless. Like, sure, he might be staying with a friend or something like that, but that's not a stable living condition. That's not a permanent place that he's going to be staying at. Animals, especially cats, need stability. They need routine. They need a schedule. And if that's not happening, usually ends up being dysfunctional. It's not great. Oh my god, I forgot about the ferret. Yeah. I think a lot of people did. I feel like... I don't know. Oh, hello? Thanks for the clarification. Hopefully you can both maybe come to a decent conclusion, and if you have disagreements, begin a video. More evidence. Pretty sure her dog has plenty of it. And there's now a video from the victim themselves to look at now. If that wasn't your attention, but I don't think Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing another stream or like some sort of video about the Cortel stuff. Just so I can get all of my information in one place. Though I do wonder why Cindy made the cat video other than to shit on Jack, because how does that make the cat come home? Yeah, I'm wondering as well. Because she's already taken legal action in regards to, you know, trying to get the cat back. Because she's already been to, what, like an office? A fucking lawyer's office or some shit like that. And she asked a lawyer for advice. They sent out a legal notice to Jack and Izzy. I think they should not have brought this to the public. Because she's all like, no, don't harass Jack. Don't harass Jack, you guys. I just want you guys to question him and ask him where Squirp is. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen? Thousands of people seeing that. You're telling thousands of people to go out of their way and to interrogate him. Like, maybe you should just stick to keeping it private and stick to keeping the case for the legal people. Also, no, she stated she's not trying to make a comeback or anything, but, like, I don't know. She's just pissed off and doing what she wants. I'm not quite sure. I feel like all of this would be better to just stay private. Like, talk to your lawyer, not YouTube. La, 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 la. It's a document. Oh, I'm pretty sure her doc has plenty of it in there. Okay, let me see. Wait, so if you're telling me that the document wasn't right... What? That was the document I went over. What? Or is it the script? I'm so confused. Because, like, the other one, I already had the document. So this... Oh, shit.
Them knowing each other. And again...
Fuck, hold on. Let's do that. Okay, so that's the junk I don't entirely care about. Sorry.
Growing up...
Bro, just take me back. Please.
Said towards Khai or Keith in that video. And
Let me see. Reconstructing, blah, 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 blah. Original document, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Call me crazy, but why do all the people calling out Mel look and draw the same? That's what I was saying! Look at this! Cause, like, where is it? Let me just save that. Oh, word. Do I have a Tumblr account? I do. I forgot. Whatever. Maybe they're in the same friend group. Yeah, they used to be, so that would explain it. A lot of these people either looked up to Cortelz or they were inspired by her in some way. So, if this is the document they want me to do. Okay, I'm gonna do. Oh, this is a reblock. Okay. Coming. So, call out 1. Call out 2. Supporting evidence. Supporting evidence 2. Khai's video about everything. Putting out so many lies and misinfo. Correcting my use of SA. Sexual assault. Every time I say I'm gonna make a fucking video about situations and shit like that, I end up never doing it because I don't have time. And like, there's so much of this, I don't really... I don't know. That's the one thing I think is fucked up for real. Hello, Scarlett. Sorry, I'm not saying anything because I'm kind of just looking. Yeah, that was when we had to tell you that sexual assault over the internet isn't a thing. So propose this time, evidence here, blah blah blah. Khai lying about her age. Okay. So Khai lied? Khai herself stating she's 15 years old 2 months after her birthday, stating she was 14 years old a year prior. All server rules as of a few days ago stating the server is 16 plus no matter if you're a new or returning user, assuming it's the same and she didn't change the requirements just to let Khai stay or something. Allow Khai to lie about... Mel is aware of her past behaviors, blah blah blah. Also wait, so... Clover isn't Mel though, right? Did Mel not know what their actual age was? Honestly, I like your streams. They're great to watch while you're on a video making break. LOL. Positive. Well, thank you. Trying not to be an asshole. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh my god. So Khai lied about their age or something to get into the server or some shit. What was that? So that was June 24th, 2024. That's not... I'm so confused. Mel server rules, blah, 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 blah. Mel claims about feeling repetitively pressured and forced to go through with us all having group activity. Oh. Mel is aware of her past behaviors and habits of doing this to befriend 18 plus accounts go on not safe for work servers, ERP servers, befriend adults on VRC, etc. So where's that at? Mel felt she was repeatedly asked to engage in sexual interactions with Clover and voided. Mel consented and had her first sexual interaction with them, blah, 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 blah. Didn't seem like that from evidence. Mel explicitly stating 15 days before the first interaction that she did not feel pressured by either of us, considered us good people to be around, and even stated her depression weeks weren't as bad. So I think she just had regrets and she figured out, because like there was something going around about how apparently she figured out that she was asexual and that's why deep down she kind of was uncomfortable with what was going on. But like, I don't know, because I had this issue too where it's like if you feel so... If you feel like you're being pressured, speak up. Try to, like, be honest with how you're feeling. But I can understand why you probably wouldn't do it the first few times because, you know, you feel bad, but stating your boundaries and stating your, the way you're feeling and, like, consent is important. Because you can't just hold that information from the people you're engaging with sexually and then later be all like, Actually, I was uncomfortable. Because that's just gonna make them look bad, make them feel like shit, and that's also you being dishonest. These people have so many videos and docs about this stuff, I don't blame if you're confused. Someone told me that this document was supposed to have everything. In like a comment, they're like, oh, well, the document is up. This is what I was looking at because I thought I wasn't informed properly. But if this is it, maybe I just didn't have everything in one place, but I'm still not really seeing what I'm wanting to see. Sexual around Khai and extras. Well, let me see. I'm gonna X that out. Doodles the first time. I'm actually very comfortable. La 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 la. Doodles after the second time. I was loose in shoes, apparently feeling uncomfortable and hadn't enjoyed it. Had not enjoyed it. My bad. I'll acknowledge that this was uncomfortable for her to be interacting in this way in general, but regardless. So she was confused about whether she liked it the first time then? Is that what's going on? Also, I guess I'll go ahead and change the video title, because, like, Oy. Fuck, I'm stupid, bro. These people have so many. Oh, wait, no, that's the same thing, bro. Fucking stupid. That sexual assault shit got me fucked up. Holy moly. Glitterges. What? I'm so confused. Her doodling a demonstration of the position in which she was jacking off in. Wait, so... Okay. More doodles of stuff that happened. Joke here was that we were covered in her glitter. Genuinely, what uncomfortable and regretful person is going to be drawing all of this after? I mean, yeah, I kind of get it. Oh my god. Hi. 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 So the position is like, I think this is her arms and like her fucking... Wait, no, sorry, I'm stupid. That's her head, right? This is her abdomen. Those are her legs. That's her arms. So she's kind of just like backwards sprawled out. Also, I'm not really going to be like discussing this drama. I'm kind of just chatting as I go through all of the logs, or at least the ones that I think I need to go through. Sport screenshot, blah, 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 blah. Her stating she felt Clover was in the way of her getting with me. Yeah, no, sadly, it'd make me tweak out too much. I've already been battling I like you, but partner is in the way for months. If you were still attached to Clover when Spartide, I'd still back off in instincts. I wish not to be hurt again because, like I said, I am very afraid of love. Okay. Obviously do not have screenshots of this, but apparently she's vented at least once about her feelings for me and Clover being in the way within the Beloved's friend group. Or within the Beloved's group as well. Threats, self-explanatory. Obviously not Mel, but still not okay. I do not believe she's told anyone not to attack me. Oh, what the fuck? Hi. Hope you get raped, you fucking traitor. Alpha Mel. Girl. You like the microphone? Okay. I can join voice chat if you want in a second after I throw my rubbish out. Let me know on Discord. Yeah, I'll just be in the drama discussion chat. Oh shit, I gotta turn my headphones on. Okay. God damn. No way, I was just rewatching. This looks stupid. Like, stupid ass friend group falling out. I mean, part of it is their experiences are valid, don't get me wrong. But I just feel like maybe, just maybe, this should have been kept private. And I can't wait for them to be all like, hey, why are you talking about this again? Why are you talking about this again? Blah, blah, blah. Well, in one of y'all's new videos, and on your Tumblr, and on Twitter, y'all were trying to publicize really stupid shit involving me and Kyle. So, I think now that I've been officially dragged in, I can talk about it. Okay. I've already been battling blah 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 blah. Also very important, I found backup blah 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 blah. Wait. Oh, this is the one I was on. Additionally, I have something else to add on to the part talking about Mel allowing Khai to lie about her age to be in her server stuff. Again, the main problem isn't Khai being in Mel's server, it's the fact that Mel is letting and encouraging Khai, who is someone known for lying, to invade and try to participate in adult spaces to continue to lie about her age to people. So, can you show the whole encouraging thing, or are you trying to imply that Mel, since, you know, she let Khai in because they were a few months away from turning 16 and she felt bad, which, you know, irresponsible, but that was her explanation.
Frick the pirate, if you're nasty.
What the fuck, bro? I didn't hear you.
I am so sorry. I keep forgetting I have that intro noise.
God, bro. I didn't even hear anything join. All I hear is frick the pirate.
That's because that's just my intro noise.
God.
Answering a Brer, I would very much suggest not to go over Kai's video on stream.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to. I don't think I will. I have it open for whenever I do look at it by myself, but I didn't really want to publicize that part because I don't want Khai being all out there, you know?
Not that, you know, the other people who say they're very concerned about Khai particularly care about that.
You mean the ones who made fun of him?
Yeah, and then suddenly when Khai agrees with them, you can't laugh at them anymore.
Oh, but it's bad that we laughed at these weird grooming allegations that were thrown.
Right, we can't laugh at the VRChat video, but they can laugh at Khai for getting groomed until they get along.
Guys, you're not allowed to, like, laugh at Just Dance grooming allegations because, Mel twerked near Khai. Oh my god. Even though they were playing Just Dance together, like, be for real.
Grooming with a huge asterisk.
Yeah, and, like, it turns out we were right. There was no grooming all along unless they have, like, more evidence, but based on the shit that Khai said, Quartz isn't a groomer.
Please stop using nuance. Stop it. You either think Mel, if you think Mel is a bad person, you either think that she is a paedophile who's going to strike again and has killed 30 people, including her family, or you think she is the best person ever, and there's simply no middle ground.
That's kind of annoying. Oh, what's that? You criticized me and Mel? Dude, you're coddling. Like,
Please. You're coddling Mel, they say, after we did a whole stream saying she's a weird, gross freak.
Literally. Like, I'm sorry that we're criticizing you because, you know, we're going over the information that you have presented, but it's not like we think Mel didn't do anything. She's definitely fucked up. I definitely think she's fucking freaky. But
They're all freaky.
yeah.
I cover Misunderstanding, and I'm sure they'll fill us in a Tumblr blog that I'm not going to read, or a huge Twitter DM that they're going to block me after that I also won't read, or a giant comment that I also won't read. So their allegation is that Mel groomed Khai because not only were they very close, which by the way, whole new can of worms, I do not fuck with that, but because Mel made sexual jokes around Khai and played Just Dance around Khai, that's inherently a sexual situation. But did Voided, who I believe is 18, 19, an adult, did they not add their own sexual history with Mel to Khai's video?
But disclosing your sexual history and twerking is bad.
Right? Why is that, one rule for me, another rule for thee? That's not...
Yeah.
Either it's grooming or it's not.
And it's definitely not. So Mel apparently made Khai a moderator in her server or something? Since not only is Khai 15, but she looks up to Mel, is known to screenshot personal info, and is generally a really terrible individual. All of these make her extremely unfit to be mod. And the fact that she's not even supposed to be there is crazy.
Queer, peculiar, curious. This 15-year-old is a really horrible individual that simply cannot be trusted with any authority. Simply, you should not listen to them ever. But now that they agree with me, everyone listen to the victim, please.
Also, I love how, they're like, oh my god, so Kai's potentially being groomed by Mel, but Kai's a shit person. Like, they're a generally terrible person. Like, why are you mentioning that? We don't need
Why
to
do
know
you
if they're a bad
think
person
grooming is bad? Did they not, put two and two together and think, if a child's being groomed, they're gonna be a terrible person as a result? Why are you both saying this person is a victim and being groomed, and also saying that they're a terrible person and no one should trust them, and fuck them, actually?
No, but that reminds me of another thing. They're all like, we're not calling Cortel's a groomer. And then it's trigger warning grooming, trigger warning grooming. Fucking Cortel's more like groomer tells. Oh, but she's not a groomer, guys. Khai literally said that she's not a groomer.
That's literally,
groomer.
That's like the video we made on, what's her name? The animator. Fuck. What's her name? I'm not from this community. Jazzabelina, that's the bitch. And the accusers were like, we're not calling her a paedophile. We're not calling her a paedophile. We are not calling her a paedophile. But then the doc was like, trigger warning, paedophile, paedophilia allegations. And then all the screenshots from Discord were like, I think Jazz is a paedophile.
God, yeah.
And also, if we said she wasn't a paedophile, they were like, okay, so you're sweeping for a paedophile. So you're calling her a paedophile!
God. Bro, read what Bress said, too. Because, I remember
You can't... You can't call it grooming unless the victim says so. When Scott said Orange didn't groom them, but when Khai denied Mal grooming them, suddenly the statement doesn't apply. The people who have seen Kai's video, I need you to watch that video and also read Voided's blog, because you'll find that although Voided put up for weeks that, yeah, the grooming evidence is bad, but Kai's video will have new stuff, and it's very convincing. We were all waiting for that. If you actually read the blog and then watch the video, everything Khai says is stuff Voided said.
It's just regurgitated.
They're being coached. They are being coached on what to say.
And it's kind of annoying because I honestly expected concrete evidence of Mel being a groomer or something. Everybody was like, guys, the victim is making their video. There's concrete evidence that this person is a groomer. Just wait. And then it's just the VRChat shit again. Are you fucking kidding me? You ratted me out and got on my ass for, being confused by this information when the video, the fucking video in y'all's mind is just a nothing burger. Again, please. There are good
I agree
stuff
with,
in it, but, no.
I agree with the Genshin fan in chat. Everyone is failing Khai.
Awesome.
I agree. Mel was weird to Khai. I won't deny that. Mel was very weird to Khai, and I'm not happy with anything she did to Khai. I think, especially the planning to meet up, if that's true. That is disgusting. Don't do that. The letting them into a Discord server, putting them up as a mod, all very weird.
Agreed.
Like, cut that shit the fuck out. But the other side, who they went from mocking Khai and isolating them and pinning them with quartelz and making them out to be like this horrible, nasty person, this untrustworthy bully, and laughing at all of the, like, if they were groomed, they were laughing at things that would have been a result of that.
Exactly.
And then suddenly, now that they have this person they can say is a victim, they love them. Absolutely love them. They're very trustworthy, and actually they are very much coaching what they say.
Also, with the whole trying to fly out to meet up, I remember Mel was all like, oh, well, I'd never had any sexual intentions with them. They were just my friend. But, like, girl, do you not have other 19 or 20-year-olds to meet up with? Why meet someone who just turned 15, bro? That's weird. I would not be hanging out with 15-year-olds at my age. The most I do...
I wouldn't talk to a 15-year-old at my age.
Yeah, honestly. Like... You remember that kid CJ that I told you about or whatever? I keep that bitch at a fucking 10-foot pole's distance. I can't speak right now. The most I do is like their shit on Twitter. But you will not catch me fucking playing games with that guy anymore. Trying to message him or trying to fucking meet up with him because that's fucking weird. He's out of my age range. Why would I want to do that shit with a kid? And why does Mel want to do stuff with a kid? Because, like... Hello?
I feel like you can tell both sides are sort of bad faith, purely through how they respond when they're criticised. Because Voided's side has... If you, suck them off, lick their toes, dick ride, as it were, and say, all your evidence is so good, wow, so brave, stunning and brave for speaking up. They love you. They fucking love you. They'll be so nice to you. You could say the most tame fucking shit, and this is what happened to me and Goat. We tried to talk to Voided specifically, and I brought up that they brought in this claim of, like, one of quartelz' friends drawing NSFW of a character they own who they aged up into an adult. And I said, so why is this here? Because you're like alleging that quartelz is this like criminal, dangerous person who's like grooming kids and after kids, and then you're like gossiping about this person drew an OC in a way I don't like. And I said, is this really necessary? Truthfully, is this necessary? Also, I think you're exaggerating. And suddenly, me and Goat like drawing. We think it's okay to age up kids just to sexualize them. Suddenly, we're into kids. I disagreed with another person who's 17, and they implied that I was only disagreeing with them because I'm sexually attracted to children.
Ew.
Yeah.
Bro,
fucking gross.
The other thing about that group chat that pissed me off was that didn't they publicize it out of nowhere and try to twist our shit? Because, like,
no, what they tried to do, what they did is they don't have access to that group chat because I kicked Voided from it. And can you fucking blame me? Okay, they're doing this shit like, oh, you kicked me so I can't get evidence. No, I kicked you because you're an annoying. Oh, I didn't kick you to hide evidence. If you want the fucking chat, I'll send it to you. They because they publicly said on Twitter that you were aging up characters to sexualize them because you're into kids, you like children. I publicized just the parts that prove that didn't happen. And their friend took those, very, very quickly flashed them on screen, didn't read them out. And if anyone actually pauses to read what the screenshots say, they say the exact opposite of what they're saying happened.
They're trying to make me look like I fucking drew child porn or some shit. Or like... Or that, I purely aged up this child character just to draw porn of them. When I was trying to say, and like, they missed the additional context because, I didn't give it because they jumped to fucking conclusions, but they misunderstood what I said. When I was 15, originally I had my character as, like, a minor character or whatever the fuck, because I didn't want people drawing porn. But once I wanted to draw porn, I had them aged up. It wasn't because, oh my god, kids are so sexy, or some shit like that, And, from what I understand, the original character that they were disputing about with the whole aging up characters to draw not safe for work is wrong, Apparently there was a timeline in that story in which the character is an adult and later meets the other character, and they have those engagements. But of course they're not going to listen to that.
Wait until they find out that although I'm 20 at this present moment, I was, at some point in time, 12.
Exactly. Dude, you're talking to someone who was previously 4 years old. You're a fucking pedophile. We dated. We like little 4-year-olds.
You're implying I'm like a groomer, a pedophile. You're talking to someone who was once 5. So you're sexualizing a 5-year-old now?
Exactly.
Curious.
You're all so messy. What the fuck? Shister! Not shister in the chat, whatever. Also, messy. Girl, this is what's messy. I have to have all of these tabs open to try and understand this evidence. Be glad I'm actually trying, because it's all been very confusing.
No, Trashy Peach, to be clear, you can produce CSEM of fictional children, if that is very obviously your intent on what you're drawing. The issue is that this character has an adult timeline, and that's what the NSFW was of.
Yeah.
But they're trying to, like, twist the wording to make it sound like they were just sexualizing this child and aging them up purely for porn.
Okay, I guess I should get back to the blog. So it's got, like, a screenshot proving that Khai was a mod. And then it's all like, oh my god, what is this bio that Mel's letting her have? She knows she's 15. Why is she allowed to have shit about wet dreams in her server, let alone one sexualizing herself in public? I get the concern, but also...
I do not like that. This server was 16 plus, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like at all that they let Khai in there. Much less modded them. Much less said nothing about their bios or anything.
I honestly want to know if, like, Court saw it, but at the same time, I don't think it's acceptable to have that shit on there in general. And it just goes to show that all this shit is normalized for Khai. Which goes to show that what they were talking about previously in the document is adding up, you know, with joining 18 plus spaces, sexualizing themselves, and other junk like that. It's just... ugh. Did Mel make a response and delete it? Yada yada So their friendship, Voided's friendship, got cut off in March, April, May, January, February, March, April. So April 30th. So let me see. 7 months ago. I think I've stated this. Online sexual assault is still sexual assault. You can be used sexually even though it's online. Sexual abuse, yes. Assault, no. But I know they already cleared that.
They already clarified that after arguing with us, and several of them trying to imply we were fake claiming a victim.
She also said that I was rude because I said sexual assault or something online couldn't happen, and that the terminology was wrong.
Yeah, they said that we were being aggressive, or like we weren't being careful enough with our wording when we said you can't be assaulted over the internet.
Like, sorry.
There's no like careful wording. What? How do they want me to word that? Do they want me to like add tons of tone indicators and emojis? Because I said it very matter-of-factly. There was no tone. There was no like undermining. I just outright said you cannot be assaulted on the internet.
Dude, you know that 17-year-olds video or whatever?
Yeah.
Something kind of funny pops up. They used an argument I had with that other 17-year-old in the comment section about, like, how they're 17, they're gonna believe stupid shit at 17, and when they're older, they'll figure that out. They tried to use that and be like, ugh, Goat's using their age against us. Like, no, I'm telling you, I was 17, I was fucking stupid, I had stupid takes. You're gonna have them at that age, too.
Do they just think you, like, come into the world with knowledge? Because I was a dumb 17-year-old. There's actually evidence of me being a really dumb 14-year-old on Ponder Sprocket's channel. I was also a dumbass 18-year-old, and I will probably be a dumbass 20-year-old. I'm gonna look back in, like, 5 years and think, what the fuck? You're not as smart as you think you are.
Bro, I'm still a fucking dumbass.
You need to turn your volume up on the stream.
Oh, my volume? Okay, hold up. The person is more louder. More louder? More louder? Sorry. Louder, not more louder. Let me see. How do I turn my stuff up? Properties. Maybe I can turn my gain up. Okay, Gator, start speaking, Frick. I want to see if it works.
No.
R. Everyone knows as soon as you turn 18, your brain does a spore brain level up in sentience and instantly gains knowledge.
Upon the clock striking the exact minute you were born 18 years ago, you become a genius. You could go through any medical school just like that. Like, you don't even have to study, bro. Alien saying, I wonder if they meant sexual harassment if they just mixed up the terms. No.
They meant sexual assault.
No. They were knowingly malicious with that wording, and they confirmed it in the group chat. They mixed up initially. Initially, they meant sexual harassment / abuse, and said, sexual assault instead. They were since told several times that you can't be assaulted over the internet. And they purposefully chose to continue using the term sexual assault, because whenever you said, no, that's not sexual assault, that can't happen on the internet, they would say, oh, so you're saying you can't be groomed on the internet? Oh, so you're pro-grooming? Oh, so, you think sexual harassment's okay? So you're siding with a rapist? So you basically couldn't criticize them. And they only stopped in the group chat because I had to go through like 6 different ways of wording it. No, you can't be assaulted on the internet. No, we're not saying grooming can't happen. No, we're not saying you can't be harassed. No, we're not saying it was okay. We're saying you cannot physically be assaulted on the internet. And they said to us, you're being too literal with the definition.
They took their definition from something about rape. Because, like, they censored it out in their videos, like, something R word. And I was just like, yeah, that's not online harassment. That's not online sexual abuse. You're taking this from a rape definition, please.
You just... How do you read assault and come to the conclusion that you can have that on the internet?
Guys, let's look up what assault is. Definition of assault. Assault is a crime that involves threatening or attempting to cause physical harm to another person. Last I checked, they did not touch you.
Oh, they also did not threaten to touch you.
Dude, I'm gonna tickle you. Just kidding.
No, that's it. I've been sexually assaulted by GoatCatto.
No.
Please.
No.
Frick the victim. Frick the victim.
Anyways, where am I? Who the fuck is Gaia? What? Where am I? Okay, so that's Mel's scrapped thing. Blah, 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 blah. More inappropriate behavior with Khai. Okay. This is relevant because she justified her twerking with Khai with the fact that it was in the dance they were doing. This is not true. Honestly, this clip's even worse than the Just Dance one. Og.
Oh, suddenly there's a boo hill in front of me.
Let me try it.
Boo hill! Oh my god! Right while we end stream. Oh no! Suddenly oh no!
I need to.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
So which one is Khai? I know which one Mel is. I'm assuming maybe the cowboy or like the feminine one over here is them. Because I remember reading something in Kai's document or something. I don't remember what I was seeing. But it was Khai like asking other people what their opinion on her and Mel's friendship was like. And everybody kept saying that they were taking the sexual jokes too far. I'm guessing this might be evidence of that. But it's hard for me to tell who's who.
Oh no! Oh no! Suddenly there's a boo hill in front of me. Oh no!
Lance. Wait, so which one's Lance?
Stand up and get behind me. I want to do something.
Oh no!
So that's Lance. How old is Lance? If anybody knows. I don't remember.
If only they would organize everyone involved and, you know, create a nice, easy way to check the evidence that they swear is so easy to find, and then they send you this Tumblr blog that's also full of gossiping and opinion pieces and
it's also just
everything except
confusing.
fucking evidence.
Like, who are these people? It's just, they don't tell us who anyone in this video is. I could record random people and post it and be like, yeah, you see these people having sex in VRChat? That dude's 15, the other one's 27. Like, I need to know who these people are. I know one of them's Lance, but, like, I can't figure it out. Who is Lance? Please. Lance. Okay. Lance has been posting stuff on Mel's account on her behalf, lying about some things. Hello, I'm Lance. I'm a friend of Mel's. Okay, so that's the person. Where'd it go? Another thing.
Chista, if you come into live streams expecting them to be organized, I think you may be delusional.
This live stream feels like it should be private. It's really unorganized and hard for random people to understand your points. I mean, I did say that this is messy. I'm going through this.
A live stream's not, like, inherently messy.
And also, my lives are different from my videos. I'm able to conduct myself better in my videos and be more professional, but on live, this is just how I'm reading shit and how I'm reacting. Piecing it together, piece by piece.
You didn't script your stream?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not an AI chatbot. So sorry.
Please do better. Delete your channel.
Lance recently sent a message on Mel's behalf saying Voided and company got sent a wellness check to Mel and she got sent to a hospital. Yeah. How old is Lance? Can you check that for me? If you're in Mel's server? Because I don't have access to that and I don't know Lance's medias. But anyways, let me keep watching.
Alright. I'm behind you. Okay, let me turn on my mirror so I can watch myself. Okay.
No, Kaveh, what actually happened there was, it wasn't criticism for the stream. All of them, like, what they do every time if you make a stream that isn't, like, glazing them, they all, like, send the link in their server so everyone comments at the same time, so it looks like they've got tons of hate. And Voided came on and said that we were looking at the wrong evidence. Okay, Lance is 18. Said that we were looking at the wrong evidence, and all the right evidence is really easy to find, and we were, like, failing by not looking for it. So I hit them up, and they said it was this Tumblr. So I said to go private the stream until we go through all this evidence, so it's fair, and they have what they actually want out there. Turns out the Tumblr blog is not as organized as they claimed, not as easy to find as they claimed, and all the evidence is buried under 30 pages of gossip and opinion pieces. So, like, by all means, if you're also telling Goat to take down or hide streams because they're unorganized, I very much expect you to ask Voided to take down their Tumblr until it's organized.
Also, how is this stream gossipy if we're just talking and reacting about stuff? Is it because we talked about what Voided did?
It's because we disagree with Shista. It's because we disagree with Shista. Let's be for real.
Also, live streams are happening in real time. What is there to organize? Yeah, I kind of, like, also said I was going through this bit by bit.
Just I'm gonna be like so real. People really like drama live streams. A lot of people like going through things live with the streamer, and if it's not your thing, you do not have to be here. I promise you. We don't want you here. You can leave.
Also, this is also so that they can't claim that I didn't look through everything, because I'm on stream so I can stay focused, because I have the IQ and the fucking attention span of a peanut. At least I've got something to keep me focused. And at least we're all going through this shit together. And I'm asking people for their opinions so we can all come to our own educated conclusions about shit. And it's just... ugh. And also, oh, drama live streams aren't good. Yeah, well, a lot of people were able to find out more about what Cindy was saying whenever I was going over those chat exports. So I do think there's some benefits to it. Just letting you know it's not always the best way to do this. Okay.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
But thanks, I guess. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just saying that.
I am.
Don't care.
I am trying to be rude. No one give a fuck.
Oh, okay, Kavib. I don't know what your name is.
Kevin's boyfriend.
Oh. Honestly, that's the main stuff I have to share for now. I was gonna wait to post these. So is this all of it? I'm gonna have to look at Khai's stuff, but I'm not doing that on stream.
We will never fucking know if it's all of it, because despite this being the source they keep citing, there's no, like, definitive list of the posts we need to look at, and then it's hidden with, like, tons of shit you don't actually have to look at.
Oh no, I got mentioned here. I'm gonna kill myself. No. So, would it be wise if I were to go over, or, like, look at, Khai's Tumblr, if it's being reposted on here, or no?
Not on stream. I would not put Khai on stream.
Okay. Another thing is when we would voice chat, and sometimes she would just turn on her camera and she would be just in underwear and a crop top, which is fucking weird. You should not be dressed like that around a fucking kid. Oh, but we were just friends. I didn't have any, like, sexual intentions. I wasn't thinking. Would you walk like that outside? Would you walk like that and, like, dress like that in front of, like, anybody who was younger than you? Like, damn, it's only 10 a.m. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to seem weird, but no offense, girl, but I don't want to see your hoo-ha out for the world. Are they mad I wear comfortable clothes in my own household? I'm sorry, but
That's
I'm not
the problem.
Why would you, like, video call someone half naked anyways? I don't do that shit. Not even with my boyfriend. Like, are you fucking serious? That's just weird. And you're an adult, which makes it creepy. Because it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Is it, like, really so hard to put a shirt on before you video call a child? Truthfully.
I searched GoatCatto and Mel server and got 17 results. Some are anti-GoatCatto and some are like, GoatCatto said this and I agree. Anti-GoatCatto, we need to take a stand. Like,
I don't know how people read either of our usernames and take us seriously.
my name is GoatCatto. You're beefing with fucking GoatCatto and Frick the Pirate. Lucas Balzac. I can't say it.
Lucas Balzac.
Good. Like, I got help twice. Suddenly I'm getting burnt. You had me and everyone write an entire apology doc for you that you passed off as entirely your own. Yeah, no, if you're gonna apologize for something, you should do it yourself. You shouldn't have your friends write it for you. Oh, but I'm not in a good mental space. Okay, you should wait until you're mentally sound enough to write it out and post it. Don't make other people do your dirty work for you. And plus, it just comes off as ingenuine. Or disgenuine. Whatever. I'm too tired.
I have not watched Enlar's video because I don't like Enlar. But I might, actually. Now that they're all like... I wouldn't have watched her in the first place because I don't like Enlar and I think her coverage tends to be very biased and shit. To put it very nicely. But since they're giving the same feedback to Enlar as they are to us, now I'm intrigued. Because... can it really be that bad?
There's a supercut of her video on demand somewhere. I've been meaning to watch it as well. Someone said you're the most immature person. Tell them I love
True.
them.
It's true. I fucking hate GoatCatto. I'm gonna dox GoatCatto on stream.
Is it because I don't take things as seriously as they want me to or something? Or
Yes.
is it because I laugh because of stupid allegations?
Yes. It's
sorry
completely
for
because you
laughing.
don't read their Tumblr blog about Just Dance.
I'm
And
sorry.
you're not like, oh my god, that's horrible. Oh my god, how will they ever recover? Oh my god, I'm traumatized from seeing it. And instead you like laugh because it's funny. How dare you? How dare you?
And it's
You
funny.
are the most immature, insensitive groomer glazer I have ever seen.
No, because someone fucking called me a groomer defender before I even knew about the grooming allegations. They're like, yeah, GoatCatto defended a groomer for, like, everything and coddled her. And I'm sitting over here, I'm like,
They didn't watch the stream. I find it so funny when, like, half of the main people, it's always the same, like, 6 people, are like, well, GoatCatto and Frick the Pirate said that, and then if you go to the comments of the stream, you can see in the comment they admitted to not watching the stream, and I'm meant to take anything they say seriously.
I will admit I didn't watch GoatCatto's video or their stream, but they're coddling Mel. Okay. So
So Frick the Pirate and GoatCatto actually really like groomers because in the stream, which I didn't watch, they say that Mel is actually completely right and talking to a 16-year-old sexually is normal and okay. No, I didn't watch the stream. No, I can't give you a timestamp.
Also, one thing that kind of pisses me off with people is that with my live streams, I'm usually just processing information. They don't have my full opinion, and I'm not talking about everything. So they're like, well, they glossed over this, and they didn't talk about that, and they didn't talk about this, and they didn't talk about that. They didn't state their opinion on this, so they obviously think that. Like, no. That's what videos are for, because with videos, I can, like,
Ravs gets it. Ravs gets it. That's the entire point. It's not, you don't do drama streams to cover the drama in its entirety, you know, give an essay, break down all the evidence, you know, come out with your final opinion, the final verdict. That's not what the streams are for. The streams are just for looking at shit live with your audience so they can also pitch in. They're not scripted. They're not meant to be, you know, organized. If Goat wants to make an organized, you know, breakdown of all the evidence and the outcome, he'll make a video.
Yeah. Low battery. Guys, look, Mel's a bad person because they don't care about the drama revolving around them. Anyway, I said in Goat's comments about the whole twerking with a 15-year-old thing, saying that I was twerked on and twerked with 18-year-olds when I was 15, so I guess I was groomed. Okay, if someone was twerking on you, that's a bit weird. Ugh. If it was just, like, out of nowhere sexual actions, but, like, the difference is that they were playing a game, Just Dance, not breaking it down on each other. But the second video that they provided is a bit different, but I still want to know. So, Mel's the weird pink and green one. Lance was the weird Captain Pirate looking thing or whatever the fuck. And then, what's his face? Khai was the pink one. The other pink one, I think. So, yeah, Mel and Khai were both... sorry, I'm fucking stupid. So Mel and Lance were both, like, breaking it back on fucking Khai or some shit like that, which is weird.
See, and that is weird. That is very strange. If the Tumblr blog included shit like this, and only this, fair enough. They wouldn't be catching strays. Fair enough, yeah. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You win. Yes. Well done. Congrats. Correct. Yes. 100%. Well done.
At least the second stream, or the second video was on the blog. Like this thing, the number 2, more inappropriate behavior with Khai thing. But like at the same time, it just doesn't give the ages and shit of anybody there. It doesn't label who the people are. You just kind of have to like figure it out for yourself, which for most brain dead people, they're just going to be like, oh my god, and then just move on.
I think, like, I said it in your server as well, a big part of this is they obviously had a falling out with Mel.
Yeah,
and
7 months ago.
They're upset about it, clearly. And what they seem to be doing is, instead of just, you know, listing the damning stuff and leaving that as it is, you know, just like, not, I don't think it's grooming, but that's not to say it's good. And that's not to say that she should maintain having a platform. I don't think she should. I think she should delete her YouTube channel and her Discord.
Okay.
But what they're trying to do is pile on every last single, even mildly problematic thing they can possibly remember her doing. So it looks to an outsider like they have all of this, like, horrible evidence against her. There's just so much of it that they couldn't possibly go through all of it, so they don't really think about it. They just accept it because no one wants to go through all of this. I don't want to go through all this. I'm ripping my fucking hair out. Give it a rest.
I have 7 hours left to go through this shit.
Oh, dude.
It's already been an hour and 15 minutes.
Just start opening your notes.
Though I don't agree with everything they're saying, it's really hard to watch a stream that's hours long.
Then
I think
don't.
Drama streams usually encourage a volatile environment. That might be
welcome
personal...
to...
That might be
First of all, that's an opinion, yes.
Yeah.
Second of all, welcome to GoatCatto's community. Third of all, if you don't like drama streams and it's really hard to watch one that's hours long, stop watching it.
Also,
I promise you'll live.
I get a lot of people who are like, I like listening to your VODs. I put them on while I draw or whatever. So there's some people who like them, some people who don't. If you don't like it, that's fine. The door's right there, but you can stay and enjoy if you want. I don't know. Are you guys ever going to consider talking to Mel herself about the situation?
Maybe.
Big maybe.
I don't know if I want to talk to Mel.
Same. I feel like we already have enough from her, but I don't know. I don't think it's good to encourage a volatile community, even though
it's not a volatile community. This is just how we always behave. And if you don't like it and it's not your scene and you don't, you know, you're not enjoying it, leave.
Like, sorry that I cuss a lot and try to keep it lighthearted and I joke, but that's just how I am. And right now I'm quite chill. I haven't, like, actually gotten pissed off.
There's been, like, literally nothing volatile here. I think Shista's just upset because they got banned from the Discord server. What they mean by volatile environment is not this stream, because if you watch it back, nothing volatile has happened. What they mean is I argued with them about the UK and the US, and then they got banned for spamming my DMs, and I think they're still a little upset about that. It's okay. It's okay. You know, we all have things we're upset about.
What were they saying? That's oomph. That's oomph.
That's oomph. That's oomph.
That's oomph. It was kind of
Shista, okay. I'm gonna do this for, like, I'm gonna do this for Shista's own good. I'm just gonna block you from this channel because you don't like it. You don't like the environment, you don't like the stream, you're not enjoying the stream, and yet you seem to not be able to leave. So I'm gonna do you a favor, and I'm gonna remove you. Okay? Have a great day.
So apparently me insulting stupid claims on my previous streams contributes to toxicity. Like, sorry. I think it's stupid. I'm gonna speak my mind. I don't like sugarcoating things because...
Actually, you need to agree with Shista.
Oh my god. What the sigma? What the sigma? Let me see. Bounce, bounce, bouncing on my wood.
What the fuck?
Huh?
What? I muted myself and I turned to type on the server and then I hear you say that.
Sorry, I was like going over the screenshots and they were talking about bouncing on Mel's wood.
Oh, no. Fucking hate Mel.
Dude, it's so scary being GoatCatto because I realized that my name and my username is permanently gonna be, like, documented with these situations. It is with the Cinny one, the fucking Just a Robot one, the Sashley shit, some of the fucking Lyle Convoy shit. It's scary! Like, go away! I mean, I keep talking about it, so it's my fault, but, like, seeing people mention me in it randomly, I'm just like, dude, I'm just a random dude speaking my mind. I don't have to be involved, really.
Dude, I haven't been mentioned in the fucking ACC since Ponder's video, and then since the Lyo shit, I mentioned every other video.
Dude, is that the Frick the Pirate? What the fuck?
That sticker in, which server did I put it in? Of Leia something stream chat. Someone said, what the fuck is Frick the Pirate doing here in chat? That's my favorite sticker.
It's so funny. Well, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm jerking off to 3 doing the whip and nay. None of you can stop me. Okay, yeah, maybe don't let weirdos and children make sexual jokes in your server, bro.
But it's 16 plus. It's 16 plus.
Okay, you can still groom a 16-year-old. You can still groom a 17-year-old if you're 20. You know, 16 and up. 20-year-old's older than 16. But a 16-year-old... You know where I'm going with this. My brain just, like, killed itself, bro. But Diddy Barrow 3 posted... Yeah, I know, I watched that. I don't agree with Jack whatsoever. I think I talked about it earlier in the stream. But yeah, no. If Mel wants to keep her fucking server up, she needs to make it 18 plus, because if you're just gonna talk about jokingly and jacking off in the main chat with nobody telling them to go to the correct chat for that, then... You're gonna get me cancelled. Stop. Yeah.
We could not physically say our takes on the Cinny and Jack cat shit without getting cancelled.
No, because Jack is in the wrong. Legally...
Jack's wrong!
Yeah. Legally, the cat is hers.
Okay, best case scenario, both of the cats get taken away from both of them. But, as it stands, there is no good reason to take a cat you don't legally own from a home where it is fed and provided for to your homeless couch surfing.
Like, you can't provide for the cats, so why do you have it? Like, I understand, you know, the emotional attachment, but the cats are bonded, you can't provide, you don't have a job. Sure, you've got that 10,000, but that'll only last for so long. And plus, if you don't have stable housing, how are you going to provide stability for that animal and make sure that it's mentally and physically healthy? And from what Cindy was describing, it sounds like you can't even take care of the animal. Not to mention, which, you know, I talked about this earlier. He couldn't take care of Chara because of his depression and his home life combined. And the fact that he still apparently can't take care of the cat now is concerning. Also, yeah, Izzy in that video was fucking annoying. Because Cindy went to her house. Izzy threatened to call the cops on her even though her father let her in. So, like, you know, you can't really do that. Cindy told her she had until the 25th to give her cat back and figure out where the fuck it went. But Izzy was like, it's for Jack. It's for Jack. It's for Jack. No, it's my cat. I'm not giving you the cat back. Cynthia, leave, Cynthia. You can't be here, Cynthia. Like, girl, just give her the fucking cat back. It's not worth the lawsuit.
Izzy's wrong there, but I think what Cindy really should have done is gotten a police officer to stand by and help her collect the cat.
Mm-hmm.
It's legally hers. She can take it.
And she only went to the police after that interaction, and then they had, like, interviews and stuff. It was just, ugh.
Just take your papers that prove you own the cat, take it to the police station, and ask for them to accompany you.
Also, it's weird seeing some random person being dragged into this situation. It's like, who the fuck is Izzy? I'm only thinking about Total Drama Island Izzy.
Didn't Izzy admit that when Jack said that Cinny had stolen the cat, Izzy admitted that they actually had the cat the whole time, and Jack told them to shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Was that in like a leaked call?
No, it was like they released like a huge statement about the cat, and Jack got upset and asked them to stop talking.
Oh well. Because Jack's all like, I don't want people talking about this anymore. Just leave me alone. Like, dude, maybe you shouldn't be talking about this publicly. Maybe all of this should have been handled in private. Like, I understand. It's Cynthia, and, you know, that's your abuser. But this is a separate situation, and now it's blown out of proportion. There's lawsuits everywhere. Bunch of messy shit going on. It's just...
I feel like if you're very serious about getting Cindy to never contact you again, a really easy one-step solution to that is to stop holding on to her fucking property. She has no reason to contact you if you're not holding her cat hostage.
I just wish he had a friend group that didn't enable him and would, like, try to snap him out of his manic posting on Twitter. Because I know how he gets when he's like that. And it's kind of hard to talk him out of it, but, like, somebody needs to at least do something. Because every time someone criticizes him about, like, his postings and, like, what he's doing and how he's behaving, he's like, oh, so you're victim blaming me. Oh, it's because I have BPD and autism. Why are you doing that? Like, no. You genuinely need to log off and get some therapy, bro. Like, do something. Just take a break. And then come back to all of this when you're more stable. Because right now, people are going to keep targeting you. Because
Why did Rabbit Hole stop playing?
Oh, that's my alarm. I had an alarm set for like 10:30. I love Rabbit Hole. Dude, that shit gives me a heart attack though. I'll be like deep sleep and then it's like and I'm like, oh fuck. Let me see. Are they calling Khai an attention whore? Extra about the minor. Oh my god, guys, I'm a fake person. What happened to the actual civil convo we had in DMs? They chose to make this public, so like, oh my god, guys, they have stuff against me. Oh my god, attention whore is me. Hi, Khai. Hey, I don't mean to be mean, but I do. Fuck you and fuck your fucking proof of Mel grooming you. Fuck you. You make the actual victims look like a fucking joke. That's crazy. Didn't Khai just say that they don't think they were grooms, though? I'm so confused. But, this
I thought that it's not grooming if the victim says it's not.
Yeah, that logic. Ugh. Good God, you guys are evil. So they're just hating on a minor, and they're like, stop, you're gonna get me canceled. Stop, stop, stop. All I have to say is you're cooked.
Okay. Mel, what the fuck? What do you mean you're gonna get me cancelled? Stop. What do you mean? It's your server, bitch!
Exactly.
Delete the message. Mute them!
Good.
Oh my god.
It's insane Lance compliance about a lack of evidence from Mel being in showy clothing, as if Khai screenshotting that would be morally okay or even help her case. The fuck? Well, Lance is a fucking dumbass.
They're all dumbasses.
Yeah, honestly. As well as letting a whole kid make sexual jokes, joking about it herself, etc. It's just so weird. I agree. I wish this was on the document. It would have been great.
Oh, I'm gonna go do something else. Have fun.
Okay, have fun. Bye-bye. Good. Hi, chat. I'm by myself now. They were the same people who went, you can't call it grooming unless the victim says so when it came to Orange and Scott. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Little bit strange. Oh shit, where did my page go? Oh, here we go. Oh, cute art. It's a very nice art. Sometimes I get so mad because I'll beef with these people on the internet, right? And then I'll look at their art and be like, fuck. Dude, I want to fucking eat it so bad. I want to eat your art. It's so pretty. I just want to, like, snatch it because it's so pretty. Like, look at this. The color composition, the background. Ah! So nice. Also, I might have to switch headphones in a minute because my batteries are dying. Have you seen the Cine Cat video? Yes, I have. So just so I'm caught up, is there any important video someone in particular is making about the situation that we should go to? From what I can tell, Mel is not going to continue the video, hence why Khai is working on it, blah blah blah. And yeah, since things with Mel have gotten pretty active again, I thought I'd share some things of note that haven't been posted outside of my server until this point. This won't be formatted the best because I've got a lot going on, but it's important to put this stuff out there. Mel scrapped video script for her response. I wasn't going to share this originally, but she'd made an announcement pretty much saying she wasn't going to respond. Basically going, I want to draw and play VRChat, not to make a video. Dude, speaking of VRChat, for like the past week, I've been sitting there and every night, before I go to bed, I've been playing a little bit of VRChat. But then I realize, holy fuck, I can't be playing this game too long. I can't be playing this every single night because then I'm gonna get addicted and then I'm probably gonna end up like Mel or like some of these other people that you see in the I trolled furries in VRChat videos and shit like that, where they're all like, so what's the longest time you spent in VR? I'd say about 72 hours. 72 hours. Like, that shit's crazy. 72 hours? What? Okay. In my eyes, I think it's important for everyone to have access at this point because she said she wrote the entire thing and was only going to have friends correct minor things. These are her words and the things she still thought and said. There's a lot to pick apart in the script that are downright lies, skewing things, etc., but I simply do not have the energy to format that at the moment. But if any of you have any questions, then literally just quote or screenshot the part and attach it in an ask and I will talk about it. Who's Meowsy? I'll have to check out Meowsy. So let me open this. Good day, everyone. Just a quick update due to some recent events that's happened. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the video I've been working on for a bit. Not because, I can't defend myself, but all of this drama is affecting me really bad. I'm constantly stressed. I'm not a commentary channel. Sorry, I saw like the little Texan thing or the Southern thing going on. I had to do it. I don't know how to properly make scripts and write down all the information I need correctly. All you have to do is look at the main things against you. And if you have evidence to debunk that stuff, you start topic by topic, like, separate it out, make a little organizer, gather the evidence you need to provide context or to debunk a claim, and just do it, like, one after the other. Just do it in order. Make your script, whatever. Just get your evidence in order to debunk certain claims. That's all I can say. Oh, sleepy. Well, I can't sleep. It's only 10:30. Not to mention there's the 30-minute video I'd need to break down and deconstruct and fuck. Just thinking about it takes a fuck ton of energy out of me. At this point, I'm too scared to say anything because of how quickly I tend to get shot down. I try to speak up for myself when I get called a liar. I stay defeated and silent. I get called a coward. I'm worried even mentioning that this video is going to trigger something bad. Speaking of being called a liar, we asked Voided what they thought about Mel's video, and they said that Mel lied a lot, but they didn't really go into specifics, but that was shortly before the little disagreement or whatever happened. So maybe that's our fault. But I guess I'll keep up to date with the logs on Tumblr and see if something else comes out about it. I don't know. Anyways, I thought about reaching out to someone, but I don't know. I still feel this whole thing is a bit silly and really shouldn't be as big as it is. I agree. I'd want to believe I have the hidden answers everyone's looking for, but I honestly don't know if I'm even able to present them. I really just want to be able to go back to normal, making content and posting art in my own server, and every once in a while having eyes on me constantly is breaking me. I've been able to talk to some people that know jack shit about all this, and they've been able to let me know that I'm okay, but as well as help me see some faults I've had, since whenever someone has tried to tell me what I've done wrong, I usually get yelled at or scolded for it, or I just don't get a clear, why is this wrong? So I can't properly understand, so I'll end up doing it again. So for the past few days, I've been thinking about something, honestly. And it isn't just about the Cortel situation, it's about the customers that I deal with too, along with like all these other people who are involved with controversy. It's kind of insane to think about all the shit that people do have going on in their lives, and it's kind of why I don't think it's always fair to accuse someone of lying when they're speaking about why they did something, like, you know, giving a further perspective as to how their mentality is and how they work, how they function, why they might do this or why they may not see the signs of why that isn't good behavior, whatever. It's different with every case. My case was like that. I'm not saying it was like fucking Mel's. I don't entirely know what the fuck's going on with her, but it seems she didn't have I don't know. I do know she was in a bad home, so I guess the whole yelling and scolded at shit. I don't know. I'm just gonna move on. I'm not gonna try and excuse or, like, guess someone's psyche and shit like that, but, like, I don't know. I'm in the stream right now. My video has since been unlisted. However, it's in the playlist because I've changed my stance on the smaller topics I brought up in it. Not here to start anything, by the way, just listening, so don't mind me. Okay. The person you beefed with in the comments section, the one that went, I'm not even gonna watch it. They were a former Mel friend as well. Oh yeah, I was rude because I thought they were 14 and then I found out they were 21 and I was like, oh my god. I'm not watching a video talking about someone's art devolving, because that's what I thought it was. Now, I still haven't watched it. I don't plan to, unless it has something important in it, but I don't know. Where was I? Shit. Where'd it go? Okay. What I'm mainly talking about was me and Khai's relationship. I don't want to mention them too much because I felt so bad that they've been dragged in the spotlight and it's caused them an insane amount of stress. But I get why we maybe have looked a bit odd to the outside eye. No, I'm not a groomer. I didn't groom Khai. I've only been an adult for a year, and it's really stressful and annoying that I'm expected to be a big responsible result. Oh, I got a fucking hair in my mouth. I'm expected to be a big responsible adult that knows everything. That is fair. You're immature as fuck. I was immature as fuck when I was 18. This goes for everyone. Like the voided person who's 18, yeah, they're immature too. Every single 18-year-old is immature. But there are certain responsibilities and certain things we have to do once we turn 18. And that's being mindful of how we engage with people who are younger than us, involving minors, or including minors. I'm like not Englishing right now. We have to be mindful how we behave around those people. We're not 17 anymore. We can't just be all willy-nilly and be like, haha, sex joke, haha, funny penis, ha ha ha. Because, like I said, you turn 18, you take on new roles, new responsibilities, you pay taxes. You can fucking get an apartment. You can rent shit. And you can be called a groomer. Okay, just joined. What are we talking about? Only towards the end, and that she's and that she can't accept criticism. Otherwise, my video is not important in the overall situation and was just to add info into it. Okay. I see I'm not caught up on this. Yeah. Anyways. Please, I keep forgetting where I put it. I'm gonna go insane. There's jokes and actions I shouldn't have done. I know, but I wasn't aware how bad they'd be since these types of jokes and behaviors were normalized within our friend group. We all did the same thing. Plus, as well, sexual types of humor and action was another normal of previous friend groups and friendships I've been in. So the switch between 16 and 17 to the big 18 hadn't clicked at the time. I'm 19 now, so it's clicked, lol. I get it. But, you know. Still fucking weird to be showing a 15-year-old your underwear. And I'm not saying it's intentional. I can't prove intent, but it is awfully weird, gross, and fucking creepy to turn your camera on while you're in a fucking crop top in your undies with a 15-year-old. It's also weird to want to meet up with a 15-year-old when you're 19.
But we're just friends. We're just friends. It's still a little bit weird, babe. Sorry.
Anyways. So last but I can't speak. Oh, dude. Last but not least, because of this, there's a chance I may end up bumping the server age again, 18 plus. Do that, because I really don't want to get called weird things that I know I'm not, but that's only a maybe. There'd still be some people underage within the server, and I'd feel a little off suddenly only allowing adults within the space when a majority of my fan base has always been pretty young. Delete the server. Actually, you know, you can just clone it. Archive that server, lock it down, make the new one just like the old one, but 18 plus. That's not that hard. Takes you like, what? Maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes at max to get all the bots in there and make sure everyone's in there. Whatever. There are people and fans who are the same age, around the same age as me, and that's what I really want. I apologize that the server has been so tense and silent. I apologize that the server has turned very drama related. I hope everything will die down and I can go back to showing off the stuff I like to make. I'll give out another update on my side if anything happens. Thank you. Okay, so this is her document. The following content within this video includes subjects such as grooming, sexual assault, and sexual relations and talk. I've been under fire for this about 2 months, and I want to be able to clear the table and speak on my side of things. Some of the things that I'll bring up do not have any screenshots or any form of proof other than my voice, so I'm sorry for this, and if I were able to show proof of what I am saying, I would. So to the parts without screenshots, please take them with a grain of salt. Even if you don't want to believe, I still just want to be heard from how much I've been drowned out. And as well, please keep in mind I am not a commentary channel, so this is the first time I've ever done something like this. I am not the best at writing out scripts or getting things down on a piece of paper, so forgive me if some of my wording is out of place or I end up stuttering a lot. This video has been uploaded specifically on my second channel for the main reason that my family and my extended family know of my channel and watch my content. I deeply care about my father and I don't want him or need him to be stressing and worrying about internet drama. Same goes for the rest of my family. My brother and nephews have also been worried for me and I don't want to stress them out any more than they already have. Understandable, but I do feel like this would reach more people. Thank you, now straight to the point. It's been spread around that I've been grooming my best friend Khai. Me and Khai first met through a mutual ex-friend of ours, Voided. This was back in 2022. I was about to turn 18 and Khai just turned 15 at the time. We've been friends for a little over a year, and the reason I'm being accused of grooming them is because of VRChat, Just Dance video I made, suggestive and odd jokes I've made around then, and assumptions on Tumblr made about me. That is true! That is literally it! That's all that was provided. Please. As this video has been made, I am now 19 and Khai is 16. I'll clear these in the order that I presented them in. Just Dance and VRChat, and the moment us playing the game and later on when editing it, I personally did not find anything wrong because I have no weird ill intent towards Khai, and I wasn't even thinking about any of the stuff when it was happening. Looking back, I understand why this could have looked odd to the outside person. 18-year-old throwing it back with a 15-year-old in the room. Yeah, it's a bit odd while saying it out loud without context. Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then I saw the Just Dance game in the background. Just Dance is a game made for all ages. Throughout the video, you can clearly see us laughing with one another and joking. Dude, I love this accent. It's so good. Guys, I've actually learned that if I use a southern accent at work, I speak better because the flow is immaculate. How y'all doing? My name's GoatCatto. Today I'm going to be looking at the Cortel situation, and today we're going to be looking out over the 500th fucking call-out document. See what I mean? I can't say that. Hi guys, my name is GoatCatto, and today we're going to be looking over the Cortel situation and the 500-page call-out document. Like, it just comes out smoother. I like it. When I was a kid, I fucking hated the Texan accent, so I tried not to have one for the longest time. But every now and then I would find myself slipping and be like, yow, yow. What was it? Fucking, what was the other word? It was like, I can't remember it. Anyways, Just Dance is a game made for all ages. Throughout the video, you can clearly see us laughing with one another and joking around because we were having fun. And no way did I ever expect I was gonna get thrown a groomer label at me. I can't do this. Yes, I'm from Texas. Another part that was brought up was me and Khai supposedly cuddling within the video. This isn't true. It was a short clip showing me and Khai sitting next to me. Since I have the originally... Okay, grammar went bye-bye. Since I have the original recording of the video, I was originally laying down from the beginning, and later on Khai came over and sat down next to me. Since at the time of this recording, we didn't have full body, and for people who didn't know VRC too well, there's an add-on with models called GoLoco. And with it, you're able to sit and lay in poses for people with only half body. There's an option to lock yourself in place so you don't shuffle around so much when sitting. Khai didn't have themselves locked, so they shuffled around a lot, and because of that, they unintentionally moved closer to me, making it look like I was laying on their thigh in their lap. It's also been rumored that me and Khai have been more intimate relations within VR because we've slept together. Without context, and it sounds horrible, and is horrible because there is no context to that. The only context about this was assumptions made about it from Tumblr, and coming from our ex-friend Voided, who was barely present with us whenever we did play VR. No. Me and Khai have never slept with each other in that way. That's disgusting. We've had virtual sleepovers, as we like to call it, with one another. We'd both fall asleep in VR and usually throw our headsets off 30 minutes / an hour later because I'm not able to actually pass out in VR for long periods of time. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I know it's a video, but I'd rather read it. It's a little bit easier because I tend to zone out. I read better than I listen. I understand that Mel is trying to say that they had no romantic or, like, weird intentions towards Khai or whatever the fuck, but, like, why would you, at 18 or 19, honestly, essentially have sleep calls with a 15-year-old? But it's VRChat, GoatCatto. GoatCatto, VRChat, it's different. They're just platonic besties. You won't catch me dead sleeping with a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, or a 17-year-old, or even an 18-year-old. That's weird. That's really weird. I'm sorry. Like, hello? Lastly, Khai has been slandered back and forth about lying on their age online. Khai does not do this anymore. Oh, but what about the time of VR when she did and you let it slip? Let me give you some more lovely context. It was rather March or April. I can't remember the exact month. What happened that night was me, Khai, and another VR friend group at the time were all hanging out with one another, and an ex-VRChat friend of ours, we will call Imp, so it doesn't get confusing, all wanted to play a spin the bottle game. Spin the bottle game. Nah. That's fucking weird. I can't be the only one who thinks that's weird. Go, why do you have so many pings? Because I don't clear them out. No, that is weird. But we're just friends. I see why people thought you were a groomer. That's suspicious. That is weird. That is weird. Also, you knew they were 15, and you knew that the owner was uncomfortable, so you not only did you go against the owner's boundaries and wishes and rules, you're also letting a 15-year-old or a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old, because it's 16 plus, this is on the owner of whatever that fucking world is, by the way, too, because this is fucking weird. Spin the Bottle should be 18 plus. You should not be playing it with a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old. Anybody within that fucking age range. That is weird. That is... I knew you were freaky, dude. Ooh. And it's worse because they admit it gets suggestive. Cortelz was 18 or 19. Regardless, shouldn't be doing it with a 15-year-old. Spin the Bottle is when you spin a bottle. Well, traditionally, it's like when you're getting drunk at a party and you spin the bottle and whoever it lands on, you make out with. Or whoever it lands on has to do a dare or a prompt if there's like a card or like a wheel or something. It's a very adult game. I've played it. I've been at parties where they play that shit. I know it's different because, oh, it's online, it's VRChat, it's different. I've been in VRChat bars where they play Spin the Bottle. Everybody there is getting drunk out of their mind. There's people talking about inappropriate stuff. A 16-year-old should not be in that setting. Just saying. We all wanted to play a Spin the Bottle game. Some of the prompts within the board were a tad bit suggestive and a little questionable, but a majority of the answers were stupid shit, like speaking an ooh choice until it's your turn again. Is there anyone in the room who you like? Send a text to someone you have a crush on. Take a shot, etc. You shouldn't be doing that with 16-year-olds. Who do you like? Is there someone in the room you have a crush on? What do you think is going to happen if you get these kids under the influence of something? Like, I can't guarantee that they were drinking or something, but the fact that there's take a shot, that's for adults, baby. Not little teenagers. Oh, well, that's not a big deal because it's VRChat. The Just Dance thing, I could understand because that was a very silly allegation. This is different. I find that highly inappropriate. I can't, like, get my words together. Imp didn't want anyone under the age of 16 playing the game, and at the time, Khai never said their ages. They're not comfortable with randoms knowing in fear they'll treat them differently just because they're younger. They should! You're supposed to treat people differently because they're younger. I know you're probably all like, oh my god, actually, it's just, like, what if they patronize me? I don't want to be treated like I'm a little kid. Like, I get that, but this is different. That's for safety, too. If I find out someone I've been making sexual jokes around actually has been lying about their age and is 13, I am absolutely going to treat you differently, and I am absolutely going to cut you off. What? Also, honestly, Why would you ever admit that? That's fucking gross. Oh, but I'm coddling quartelz, frick. We're coddling quartz. Are you fucking kidding me? No. I noticed Khai looking over at me as I looked at them. Me and Khai were just beginning to be closer friends with one another around this time, so I quickly spoke up for them and said Kai's 16, even though they were 15 at the time. This made Kai's night, honestly, and we all ended up having a good time. What were you doing? Getting drunk? Drinking with a 16-year-old? Asking, who do you have a crush on? With a 16-year-old? Playing spin the bottle with a 15-year-old? What are you doing? Me and the minors. Not... Ugh. Fucking Christ. Every time me and Khai played together in public lobbies or with another friend group, I'm always sure to stick by their side no matter what because I'm worried about randoms coming up to them and being weird because I know it's hard for Khai to decline weirdos and speak up for themselves. You're actively putting them in risky situations. You're being weird to them. These other adults and older teens have the potential to be weird to them, along with, like, the other adults' friends that you may or may not know if it was a public fucking lobby. You are irresponsible and gross to the max. What? No way. I know it's hard for Khai to decline weirdos and speak up for themselves, so while the game was going, I made sure Khai was okay and that none of the answers that landed on it when it was Kai's turn was something weird. Lucky none of the prompts landed on them and Khai was fine. Usually if a prompt they didn't want to do was presented, Khai would outwardly decline and say they're not comfortable doing this. Regardless of if you took the prompt away from them or blocked them from getting it, what about the other adults? What about the other adults? What if it lands on a sexual card for them? You're not blocking them from doing it. Oh, well, none of them were actually sexual. All the cards were fine. We don't know if you're lying or not. Lance could be covering his ass because he's 18 too. And also, it doesn't matter whether it landed on it or not. You acknowledged the fact that you knew that you were going to be playing Spin the Bottle. You knew that there were some suggestive cards in there. You knew that the owner wanted it to be 16 plus, etc., which, 16 plus still isn't fucking acceptable. It should be 18 plus only. Like, what are you doing? You knew. You're putting them at risk. You're putting them in a situation that they could be put in. I'm fucking stupid, bro. I can't. I already know letting Kai's age slip was a bad move, and I hadn't let this happen again ever since. I've already been scolded for this, and again, I already knew it was bad. So you knew. Okay. Even after I talked to Khai saying, this will be the only and last time I do this, I don't want to let your age slip like this again, even if there's no suggestive themes involved. So you admit to knowing, and then you do it a second time? Khai understood and personally didn't want to keep lying about their age because it used to be an old habit that they wanted to stop doing. But a reason I did let it slip was because I didn't want Khai to feel left out and just be sitting outside the world the whole time. Khai can go do his fucking homework and come back later. Khai can go watch Markiplier and text her friends on Snapchat. Khai can do something else while y'all do that. Khai doesn't even need to be in that world waiting outside, because that's just weird. And it also seems like Khai is very codependent on you, which is also just really weird because what's up with that? Ugh. We've stuck by each other's side for a majority of the time playing VR, so as well as I trust Khai in keeping themselves safe and having their own freedoms and responsibility, you could argue with me that Kai's still a kid and doesn't know what they're doing. I don't like people with this mentality. While I understand where it's coming from, I personally find it stupid. While for different people, there's different circumstances, yes, but Kai's my friend. Kai's very used to being thrown around and being belittled because of their age.
I didn't want them to feel that same anxiety around me, so I wanted Khai to know that I trust them and that they could trust me. This is weird. Kai's a big kid. They're now currently 16, and while still a minor, Khai has a mind of their own. They have a voice of their own and their own emotions. I just wanted to be a good friend towards Khai after all the previous bad events that have happened in their life. This is giving savior complex. This is strange. Oh, well, Kai's not a little kid. She's a big kid. She's the big ripe age of 16. That's still a kid. 16-year-olds are not mature. I thought I was a fucking adult at 16. I was a fucking dumbass. What are you talking about? What is this? Girl, this did not help your case. I don't know who wrote this for you. Whoever wrote this for you, oh my god, I hope you paid them. You'd have to pay me $300 at minimum to have me write something like this for you. And I wouldn't even write it. I would take the cash and run. I would vandalize the document and just fucking leave. Like, thanks, dumbass. If you're this stupid to think any sane person would... I just can't. I can't. No. It also reminds me of, like, I see why they keep saying she has groomer vibes, because it's like, you have a kid who's been exploited, abused, belittled, and betrayed before. An older adult, someone they look up to, like a big sister, or like a mother, or some shit like that, comes in and swoops them off of their feet, taking care of them in VRChat, including them, making sure that they have a nice, special bond with each other, making sure that that kid knows that the adult trusts them, and they trust the adult. Like, what is this? What is this? That's strange. Suggestive and odd jokes. For a long while, my humor has always had some sort of suggestive themes every once in a while. Shortly after I turned 18, I was worried about what to do and decisions I was allowed to make and what I wasn't allowed to make. I'm currently 19, and over the last few months, I've physically felt my frontal lobe form... When does the frontal lobe fully form? 25. Where's the frontal lobe? Where's the frontal lobe thing? I physically felt my frontal lobe forming as I'm getting older, but even though I may not feel like an adult, there are responsibilities I need to carry, such as censoring myself more whenever I'm in public or around someone who's younger than me. And, you know, not putting them in risky situations where they could get fucking groomed or exploited, but okay, Mel. And also, like, not trying to meet up with them, and also not having them as your bestie who we're gonna have internet sleepovers with. That's just weird, babe. Previously, when me and Voided used to be friends, our humor would sometimes have suggestive themes thrown into them because we've joked around about that for so long it became normal, and of course this bled into our friend group, so everyone would mutually have the same humor as one another. Khai even has the same humor as me because Khai's humor also came from Voided. So you were both irresponsible around Khai, is what I'm getting at, because Voided and Mel... Or was it 17 and 18? Or was it 18, 18? Did it say... I'll have to look up the birth dates later. Whatever. But since this was so normalized and I wasn't able to see that I shouldn't be making these jokes around both people because they were both still minors at the time and while I was still freshly 18. Okay, so 15, 17, 18. So Voided gets a slight pass for that. But still though, it's still kind of weird because wasn't Khai also 14 at some point? I don't know. I feel like both of them are pretty irresponsible. And also with the thing of like Voided saying that weird stuff on Kai's video talking about sex history. Not saying they're a groomer or anything, but I'm just making reference to Frick's discussion about that. I did spiral into my own mind wondering if I should have stopped or not, because I worried, what if me stopping making these jokes around them is weird, but once they turn 18, no need to censor myself anymore. But wouldn't that make me weird? I'm weird for stopping, or am I weird for continuing after they've turned 18? Just be responsible. When, like, 17 and 18, who cares? That's a 1-year age gap. You can continue your jokes with Void, but you should have never been joking around a 14-year-old like that in general, because they're way too young. They look up to you. Y'all are weird. Could not waterboard this info out of me, honestly. I have an example I can use where I said a similar thing towards Voided being, I was going to make a joke, but I don't know if I can do those jokes anymore. I'm 18, and Voided replied with, you and sinners made those jokes. I'm legal in Aussie land. I'm turning 17 in a month and 13 days. Oh, so it was 16, 18. This is getting confusing. They're not giving me timelines. But they're also dating. It's like a year and a half. I don't know. Just don't do it around the fucking 14-year-old, bro. Rereading the screenshot was bad. This was bad, really bad, because even though me and Voided have been friends when we were still minors, I should have started to cut back on suggestive jokes. Reason I could make those jokes with my old friend group was because they were also adults. Voided being legal in Australia isn't legal. Since Voided was 16 at the time in Australia, they were the legal age to consent, not the legal age of an adult. And the turning 17 part is self-explanatory. At the time I didn't think much of this, but again, looking back, I shouldn't have gone along with what she said. Don't talk about what she said, just say, I shouldn't have talked about it in general. At this point, I'd give up on all this. Both sides are making this stuff mad confusing. No, bro, but I gotta go through all of it. I'm focused. People online shouldn't have the need to boss me around because of my age. Just because I turned 18 doesn't suddenly mean my third eye is open and suddenly I know everything within the world to know how to be a good adult. Yes, but you still need to know that behaving with young teenagers once you're an older teen and then when you're an adult isn't very good. Oh, I just had to chug some water. Gotta stay fucking hydrated. At the time, I didn't think much of this, but looking back, I shouldn't have gone along with what she said. And don't worry, I didn't actually send a boob pic. I was joking. People online shouldn't have the need to boss me around because of my age, blah, 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 blah. No, I still have things to learn, and I still have mistakes to learn from. Something which no one likes, and something the internet doesn't think about. People change and learn from their mistakes. Yeah, but this is pretty fucking weird, bro. I personally joke around a lot. I usually tell people to not take me too seriously because I just like having fun. While I'm scared of presenting myself in public, it's still nice to be able to joke around and have a fun time streaming and talking to fans. But be careful with like what you're joking about, dude. But I will know to cut back on some of the jokes I make. Sometimes a suggestive joke will slip out of me since it's just my nature. It's just my nature. I'm guessing you're hypersexual or something? What do you mean by your nature? I've never put an age limit on my content since I always thought if I slapped a 16 plus title on it, it would just attract more younger people. What? Maybe just make it 18 plus, bruh. Regardless, they're gonna click on it, but at least you're trying to be responsible. Whatever. I can't control who watches my content, but I would like to clarify that my content is for a more mature audience, not entirely 18 plus, because I don't really like making sexual content like that, but for it to be easier to understand, my content would be 16 plus, as that is also the age you have to be to join my server. Which your server needs to be 18 plus too, because of the amount of fucking sex jokes y'all are making and all that weird shit that's going on there. Speaking a bit more of that, I no longer want this behavior of down bad jokes made about my OCs if you're under the age of 18. I won't encourage this behavior anymore. So you were encouraging it? Crazy. On my streams. Of course, still complimenting them is okay, and maybe a smash kind of joke like that is whatever, but no! 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 Don't make any sexual jokes if you're a minor about an adult's character for your safety and for their responsibility. If you're under the age of 18 and making, oh my god, I want him so bad, please kidnap me and tie me up. No, 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 I won't be having that anymore. So while it was fun, I needed to put a stop to it. So last but not least, I am not grooming my best friend Khai. Why didn't you put this first, bro? I absolutely hate that the word grooming is being thrown around so lightly because I've breathed in Khai's direction. It's a bit more than that now. The term grooming refers to behaviors that manipulate and control a child as well as their family, kin, and carers. I'm just going to say caretakers, other support networks or organizations in order to perpetrate the child for sexual abuse. The intent of grooming is to gain access to the child or young person to perpetrate child sexual abuse. But it's not just for sex, though. You can exploit children for emotional validation, for support, to be your number one. Like, let's say, if I were a groomer, there's a 14-year-old fan who looks up to me. I don't want a romantic relationship with this kid, but I'm really lonely, and I want someone to trauma dump to and rely on emotionally. Someone to validate me when I'm feeling like shit. So I choose that 14-year-old. I'm exploiting them for personal gain. Now, I can't say whether or not you've done that yet, because I still don't see one-on-one proof of grooming. I do know that you're being fucking weird and you're putting them in danger of being groomed. You're being irresponsible, negligent, and honestly disgusting. But what can I say? I have not ever wanted to do anything sexual related to Khai. I just explained. Let me look. Heart emoticon is crazy. At this point, I'd give up. Not when they're implying shit about us too. Locked in. I'm neutral because everything is messy. People not know how to filter themselves. While it was fun, I want to leave a small comment that Mel has done multiple things of sexual content, ranging from videos to art that she would send in her server. So I don't know why she claims she hates and doesn't do those things when she still does to this day. Yeah, I already had a feeling there was something going on in the server because of the shit that was already screenshotted and discussed about. Your new mic sounds great. Thank you. I paid $150 for it. So, meowsy, just no self-control. Yeah. 13 plus server for map projects. I can't comprehend having these sorts of jokes in there. Like, where am I right now? And the thing is that people are going to be all like, well, they're just jokes. It's not serious. You guys, a sex joke won't kill you. But, like, you're normalizing potential adults and engaging with 16-year-olds. That's weird. This is the thing. We don't like Quartz at all. We think she's a freak and her response proves it. I don't get why we got called Mel supporters for disliking some of the criticisms. It's probably because we didn't go over Mel's stuff and we didn't really, we criticized the document and how it was formatted and the lack of evidence and made jokes about that a bit more than we did about Quartz. But that's mainly because we were confused about the document and we didn't know what the fuck was going on. But still, though, we knew Quartz was a freak. Like, there's no doubt that Quartz is obviously a bad person. They're obviously toxic. It's just some of this, if not a lot, needed to be settled in private. And while I understand the want to try and come out about your experience because, you know, hey, Quartz posted public videos about me and called me this and called me that, I understand that. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Because I feel like if they tried to talk, it wouldn't work. If they did talk, it obviously didn't work. It's just confusing. Also, yeah, grooming situations should be settled in private with authorities, not online. That as well. I don't know. So much to read. I won't be repeating these mistakes towards them, and the last thing I would ever want to do is have any legit sexual related thing with them. I don't even like sex legitimately. I hate all that shit. Okay. Another note that a while ago Khai announced that back. Oh yeah, because quartz is asexual, but still, like I mentioned, exploitation can happen for a different reason. I mentioned back in August that we were going to be meeting up because it was meant to come meet me. They were meant to come meet me on my birthday. This never happened, and Khai isn't going to come down to Australia to meet me. Thought I should clear that out of the way since I know people are going to misjudge that so bad. I am not a groomer, so please stop calling me a groomer. You want to point your attention to an actual groomer? Go over there. Oh, here we go. Sexually assaulting my ex-best friend and friend. Second disclaimer, this is the part where I do not have much proof. I only have my voice, so like I said in the beginning, please take this with a grain of salt. You don't have to believe me, but I just want you to hear me. Back in early April 2023, me and my ex-friends, Voided and Clover, got into more intimate relations with one another. I was 17 at the time, Clover was also 17, and Voided was 16. Both Voided and Clover used to and did like me at the time. We always discussed these topics with one another, making sure everyone in all parties were completely okay and consented to whatever was going to happen. At the time, I had a lot of conflicting feelings towards the whole thing. I'm asexual. I'm very heavily asexual to the actual acts of sex or any actual sexual behavior will make me sick. I didn't know if I should have gone forward with this decision to do this with them or not. For a while, I didn't want to. It felt wrong, even if they both invited me. It felt like I was intruding on their relationship and ruining it was the last thing I wanted to do. Okay, so that's a lie. That might be what they're talking about, because you said that you only slept with the other person, or, like, I'm gonna call it e-sleeping, because it's not really, like, actual sex. You only did all that stuff to get to one of the other people, which is manipulation. And by manipulating them to get to one person, you are interfering and intruding with their relationship. So that's a lie. I always told them and Voided I didn't want to ruin their relationship or be a part of anything that could ruin them. But you manipulated them. Hello? Why do you only stream while I'm at work? Do you hate me? No. Oh boy. Where was I? As I have gone through previous experiences of being cheated on and having my partner to other things with someone else, I didn't want to be doing the same thing. Both of them at the time were very nice about it. They told me they were both okay with doing this with me, so it was only up to me to initiate, to show that I am okay with doing this and I'm comfortable with doing this. You still manipulated them. But, okay. This only happened twice. Are you sure about that? I had to encourage myself to do this with them, as they would always mention doing and said fantasies with me and tell me it's okay, and they wouldn't make fun of me and all that other stuff. You're trying to word it as if they groomed you. Please don't do that. Because none of the screenshots showed that. That's just your words. After the first time, I still wasn't sure what to do and what to feel, but at the moment it wasn't too bad. It was the second time that I knew I didn't want to do this anymore. I went back on my original feelings and never instigated wanting to do it again, because it still felt wrong, and that I was more comfortable with my best friend Voided rather than her partner, because me and Voided were more close with one another. But didn't you admit to only doing it to get closer with her? What? It was this reason that I didn't want to do it anymore, and it was also unfair to Clover. Voided originally asked me this question, and since it was brought up out of the blue because it was an assumption Voided had made and asked me, I didn't want to lie, so I told her the truth. I told her that, yeah, I was more comfortable doing this with you rather than with Clover. While it's fucked up, it's what I felt like, and what I said, it's unfair, and I didn't want to keep doing this. Voided tends to word this as if I only wanted to do things with her. This isn't true. I consented into doing it with both of them, and I never complained after. I kept it to myself even after this event. I felt disgusting with myself. Not because any sexual assault was present, but because I felt like I violated myself. but you're manipulating someone. Why? I would feel gross if I tried to manipulate someone like that, but alright. Again, I'm asexual, so yeah, I understand, like, the disgust with that as well. It's hard for me to feel like this, and usually after I feel disgusting, I have no one to blame but myself. That's why I kept it to myself. It's embarrassing that I need to talk about this privately, since this is a very sensitive subject to me. I've always feared being made fun of, as if I were ever to be sexual with anyone, so seeing this event be... I need water. Be put on blast and made fun of if I were to ever be sexual with any... Fuck, dyslexia, help. So seeing this event be put on blast and to say I sexually assaulted them was insulting and, again, embarrassing. It hurts to know that I was originally assured I wouldn't get made fun of and everything was gonna be okay. And this would stay private. I mean, I guess that I understand that, but, like, they also have a right to talk about the fact that you manipulated them. You abused their trust, so they have a right to talk about that. I wish I never had to talk about my sex life publicly again, because I don't even have one to begin with. Well, past one. Ugh. What's on the what's in the chat? Isn't Mari the one who just implied I'm after them because they're minor? I think. I don't know. The typing quirk is pissing me off. Can you not drop it while I'm writing a serious document? Right. All parties are so messed up. Of all times to stop using your dumbass typing quirk, defending yourself from grooming allegations is one of them. I'm not dyslexic, but sometimes it makes the document hard to read. Surely it takes more effort to type with it as well, so this could have been written faster without the typing quirk too. It's also just easier to read without it. Why are the punctuations so bad? Well, I don't think this person is very educated. Like, I don't know. Anyways. Oh, my eyes hurt. Oh my god, bro. My screen is too fucking bright. I gotta turn that shit down. Okay, to the people who are only worried and interested in those two topics, this would be the end of the video, but if you are still interested in what's going on, let's dig deeper in why on this green and blue earth did this happen. So I can as well relax a bit because... Dude, do I have dyslexia? Why can't I read? This happens at work too, dude. Like, my words will switch around, and it's also because this document is kind of bad. I'm just like, wait, like, fuck, like, God. So I can as well relax a bit since I wanted to keep the most important topic the most serious. Of course, I'm still serious about everything else I'll address, but this is my breath of fresh air. Where's the period? Earlier this year in February... Oh, well, to be fair, Mel didn't write this. I forgot. Mel didn't write this. Or is this like the script? I'm so confused. I don't even remember. This is a copy of her script and not the original document. Okay, but there's actually 2 doc scripts, but number 2 is basically number 1, but her friends made it sound less bad. What? Scrapped video script for her response. Blah, 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 blah. She wrote the entire thing, was only gonna have friends correct minor things. Oh, so yeah, her friends helped write the fucking script. Damn. See, this shit is confusing. Mel wrote this one? Okay, never mind then. I'm just getting confused, bro. It's like, there's so many documents and they collabed on this one and then they did this one and I have this one and I'm like, oh my god, dude, just tell me. Oh, please. Please. Prob with help. Okay. Earlier this year in February, when me and Khai and Voided started to play VRChat a lot more, but it was mainly me and Khai, this was as well how me and Khai became closer friends, and throughout February and March, everything was well, but once April came along was when shit started to hit the fan. Me and Voided as well used to be close. We were BFFs, and I loved and cared about her a lot, so learning that for a while she's been talking extreme shit behind my back and calling me things I'd never wished to call her really fucking hurt. So Voided was shit-talking you? Okay. I've known for a while that Voided and Khai had a lot of beef with one another. Koi just hated Kai's guts because Voided just hated Kai's guts because Khai used to take a lot of inspiration from Voided's art, but Voided always hated Khai for that, so much they'd even get into fights about it and it would turn messy fast. I don't know if that's a lie or not, but if that's not a lie, that's pretty petty. Stop taking inspiration from my art! I'm gonna beat the shit out of you! You stupid little 14-year-old! But then again, they are 16, so... immature. Most of the time it would end in Voided talking shit about Khai to me. Sadly, I never stepped in to say something since I didn't know Khai that well, yet Voided always managed to make Khai seem like a young kid that didn't know any better and would always lash out at everyone. Because Khai isn't a young... Khai is a young kid that really doesn't know better. I don't know about the lashing out, but whatever. A few times I did say something like, hey, they're still young, they probably just really like your art and your art style. I sometimes take inspiration from your art, so why is it different whenever Khai does it? Oh well, they just copy everything I do, okay? As well as I sadly let this fly over my head. Voided and Khai have known each other for a good while as well. They first met in 2021, so this drama of Voided always screaming that Khai has been going on for a while. Good God, bro, let it go. So once April hit, me and Khai were chilling out with one another in a private world, just talking and getting along. For that, I can remember Khai was venting to me about Voided and how much Voided's just a dick to her. I never knew how bad it was, so I was just trying to comfort Khai the best I could, but that's once Khai told me Voided's been talking mad shit about me recently, and I was so confused. Why was she talking about me? I haven't even done anything to her recently. I will mention that around this time that Voided has just had surgery on her ankle after injuring it a while ago, so Voided also used to say the narcotics that she was prescribed with were the reason why she was acting so mean. When writing this, I've had to do my homework on what narcotics are and what they do to your body. Narcotics are a pain-releasing drug that's meant to moderate and soothe severe pain. But when you're disoriented, you can still be cranky. Just saying. You ever seen someone fucking pop some pills and get cranky? 'Cause I have. What is it supposedly does to the what it also supposedly does to the mind is it's meant to reduce tension, anxiety, and aggression. What narcotic did she use though? You're just doing like basic shit. That's not doing your homework, babe. I could be wrong, but I spent about 30 minutes making sure my facts are correct. 30 minutes? I spent 30 minutes getting my facts correct. 30 minutes? Dude, that beats years of research, babe. 30 minutes. The facts are perfect. I wonder what 30 more minutes, like, an hour of research would do. Do you think she would have bothered to try and figure out what specific drug that Voided was on? Wait, why again should she not have a platform if coming from the alleged victim? They are not a groomer. They were 18 through 19. There should be a forgiving grace period. I don't know if Quartz makes money from her platform or whatever, but I feel like she's too unstable, irresponsible, and immature. As well as her mental state just really not being fit for this. And also, the whole sex pest and manipulation stuff that was going on. And, like, almost every ex-friend of hers has pretty much come out saying that she's toxic as fuck. So, like, I don't see why not. If she's not a good person. And she's unstable. And her controversies just keep stacking up for her being fucking weird or doing bad shit. Why should she have a platform? She was basically a child when she got a fan base. Yeah. It's part of the issue. God, I still have so much. Okay. put a bunch of examples on screen since I don't know which one to use, but as well as negative effects on narcotics, drowsiness, inability to concentrate, apathy, and as well as what it does to your body, slowed physical activity, constriction of the pupils, flushing of the face and neck, constipation, nausea, vomiting, and slowed breath, blah, 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 blah. So to the screenshot in gray and white, I just got them from searching it up on Google, and for the screenshots in green and white, I got them from this source. Now that we know what narcotics are, or at least have an understanding of what they are, you're repeating yourself. Narcotics, yes, could have been a reason for Voided's drowsiness and low motivation and just not wanting to hang out with me and Khai. That's understandable. Everyone always wished well for Voided's recovery, but narcotics are not a reason to start talking shit about your friends, or even your best friend behind their back. Damn, it's almost like drugs make people different. Am I just stupid, or like... I don't get it. Then why don't you feel that way towards Birdie? Birdie was extremely toxic, but we forgave him because we all understand that people can change. I've said before, I don't think Birdie needs to have a platform. I don't know where you got that from. I used to be friends with him. I've dated him, brother. I'm glad that he's trying to get better. But different situation, different people. Yes, I dated Birdie in 2019 for a month. And then in 2023, I was his friend for like maybe 6 to 8 months or some shit like that. Where did you get that? We don't feel that way about Birdie. I don't know. People be assuming stuff. They think if I speak positively about Birdie, they think I'm defending him. They think if I'm fucking talking badly about him, that I absolutely hate him and want him to die. Like, no. I don't think he's good. I think he's bad. I don't hate him, but I certainly don't like him. I think there's a lot of injustices that have, been thrown at him. But, yeah. GoatCatto also dated me, bro. Bro just dates everyone. Yeah. You don't want to know what Tunator.com was like. Oh, girl, that was the brothel. Bro craves human affection. Real. It's a very touch-starved child. I needed someone to hold me gently. The old man only wanted me. Okay, now that we know that narcotics are blah 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 blah, but narcotics is not a reason to start talking shit about your friends or even your best friend behind your back. Unless you're a fucking doctor and a psychologist, I really don't think you need to be disputing about what the fuck drugs like narcotics do to you. Weed discourse, perfectly fine. I don't care. Affects people differently. Narcotics? Have you ever done narcotics? Do you know what it's like on narcotics? Do you? Like, what the fuck is this? We broke up over Roblox. No, yeah, Naniac, you're from Tunator. It was awful. I remember when I got that fucking child groomer banned off that site and drawn. I was so proud of myself. I dated that child predator when I was 14 and he was 16. Cody, Daleks of Scaro. He was a freak. Glad that motherfucker's gone. Apparently he has a YouTube channel though, and if I ever figure out what it is, ooh, when I get my hands on that fucking channel, it's over for that bitch. That bitch tried to date a 10-year-old at 16, and then when he was 18, dated a fucking 14-year-old, and tried to sext a 13-year-old. It's over for you. Don't ever let me find you lekking. I'll find your YouTube channel. I'll find your fucking YouTube channel, bitch. Yeah, if you know who Daleks of Scaro is. Yeah, it was crazy. Sorry for like the random lore drop. He dated the 10-year-old because he was like, sorry, the 10-year-old reminded me of you. Like, what? What the fuck? Whenever Voided was talking about people behind their back, she would always claim it was because it was a safe space, and she would usually say things that would give him the most shock value out of you. Good lord. She would usually say things that would get the most shock value out of you. She said this multiple times, and I don't get how she saw that as reasoning. That's just horrible. So, back on topic, when Khai told me that Voided was talking shit about me, this all happened because I didn't reply to her for 3 days. I'm not kidding. So, for some context, for every... From what I remember, Voided said that they, were upset because you kept shit-talking about these other people. What? I mean, they were recovering from surgery, bro. Girl, please, for the love of all things holy, communicate with the guy, talk to him, speak. I would, but I don't know what to say. I don't even know why I like him. I didn't like him trying to say he cared. Sorry, I'm not able to help right now. I'm in excruciating pain. I just cannot right now. Sorry. Okay, so you're trying to say that because Aurora or Voided or whatever was in extreme pain, that, oh, well, her being on narcotics and in extreme pain isn't an excuse for her to be grumpy towards me. Girl, you're not even listening. Alright, my bad. I misunderstood your relationship and take on Birdie, but I'm just not convinced he shouldn't have a platform. Also, clarification on what I mean by grace period. So my relationship with Birdie was really fucking stupid. He tried to call me toxic because, like, I told him he was weird and that his friends shouldn't be encouraging the obsession he had towards his ex. And also the doxing, the stalking, the raids and all that. And he was like, see you later, hi me white knight. Even though I was all like, I still really, really like you. Also, yeah, it's too deep. If I start talking about it, I won't be able to shut up because it just goes back, like, it goes back fucking years. That's how long we've been involved. And that's how long it's been fucking going. I can't believe I've been keeping up with that shit since I was like 13. After Voided tells me and then I would communicate, I should really just communicate that I wasn't comfortable with whatever care I was receiving at the moment. I would say I would, but I don't know what to say. I don't even know why I didn't like him trying to say he cared. Voided next saying that she can't help because she's in pain about her ankle. I say, oh, I'm not asking for help. I'm just saying in general. Then why send it? You obviously want Voided to react. You want a response. You want something. You're like, I don't know what to say. Oh, but I don't want you to tell me what to say. I'm just sending it. That doesn't add up. So I'm guessing this is also another part where you're lying and being dishonest. Rounding back to the first screenshot, on April 11th is when Voided DMs me trying to clarify that we should cut back on talking about our friend because she claims she doesn't want to bounce off of me complaining. Personally, I think me complaining about what the subject matter was valid. I would elaborate more, but I don't have permission by that friend to say what the situation was. Even if we do dog on for being cringe, I think he's a good friend, and I don't want to be too petty when we tell us. Can we maybe talk later after VR chat? It doesn't have to be today, but I'm just having both of us give each other the silent treatment, getting us nowhere for real. So you were ghosting them? Oh, wait, no. Wait. But it was 4:11. Oh, I wasn't ghosting you. But the last time you talked was 4:11. What do you mean? It doesn't have to be today, but just having both of us give each other the silent treatment, getting us nowhere for real. Doesn't have to be super serious. I miss you, girl, and I kind of need you here for me. Oh, I wasn't. I was just tired and I was listening along to everyone's convo, but when I'm able to, sure. But you ghosted them for, like, what? Let me see. 4 days? From what it looks like? Go, please pin the server link. Okay. Good God. Personally, I think me complaining about what the subject matter was valid, blah, 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 blah. Plus, in that span of 3 days is when multiple things broke out. On April 12th, Khai gets a DM from Voided. I wonder why I'm upset. Maybe because my supposed best friend hasn't supported me at all throughout me being mentally ill or in physical pain. Like, I dropped sleeping just to stay awake with her so she didn't go be Delulu or whatever. And when I mention I'm in pain, or express anything slight, I get So, from what I'm getting from this is that Mel isn't being a good friend. Mel wants responses from Voided, but whenever Voided really needs Mel to check in on her, like, you know, respond to stuff, she's dry or she just doesn't pay attention to it. I have Voided's referring to a time when she started dumping out that she was in pain in the group chat. I spent 30 minutes scrolling through our old group chat hoping it's in there, but sadly I couldn't find it. So it's probably in a group chat I've left, but either way, I've always supported Voided through her surgery. On April 5th was when she got surgery on her ankle. And I'm sure there were multiple times where I wished her well. Why didn't you show us that then? And that I dropped sleeping just to stay awake. I was unsure whether or not I was about to have an episode on 8th. I DM'd Void asking if she was awake because, like I said, I was unsure if I was about to have an episode. So once again, you're reaching out to her, but you're not doing it to check in on her. You're doing it to vent to them. Can you elaborate on this? I mean, I get it. You're needy, but, like, you gotta be a good friend back. We called for about 3 hours until she had to go to bed. I don't reach out to friends often when stuff like this happens. I was really grateful. It's really insensitive she were to say this about me, considering, again, I wished her well on her recovery. You can wish someone well, but you're not really being a good friend if you're not checking back in on them. I'm just saying. But whatever. Running about to April 12th to April 14th. April 14th on the screenshot was April 15th for me, because time zones. Khai and 2 extra friends were all hanging out on VR for a long session. In the middle of us hanging out, Khai got a DM from Voided saying, "Never mind that shit, bro. Calls I don't care." Superstar Daycare. So many age regressors in that fucking place, bro. Let me see. Khai said they were gonna join Voided to see what was going on. I've played that game before too. It's like, it's kind of chill, but like, God. I'm just gonna skip the parts I do not think are important for what we need to go over. Blinded by my own anger back then. Okay, we already went over the sexual assault shit. You hurt me a lot. I wish you never cheated on me. I wish you never went back and forth with me and your current partner, but it's in the past now. This is about Orange, right? I'm sorry to my ex for this. Okay, the ex stuff. But it's in the past now, I'll admit. I'm still not over you. What? So you're still not over them? Okay. Yeah, you hurt me a lot. I wish you never cheated on me. I wish you never went back and forth between me and your current partner, but it's in the past now. I'll admit, I'm still not over you in our relationship from time to time. You still haunt me every day, and even in my dreams, I'm still trying to move on from everything and live my own life now. Now, I don't want to hear anyone going, ugh, Quartz is still obsessed. Ugh, no, I was never obsessed with my ex. I was angry, hurt, and a teenager. And having people around me bring you up every once in a while trying to move on was really hard. Once in a while? Okay. Wait, no, this is the one that assaulted them, though, right? I think... Never mind. That's why? 'Cause, like, She said that Orange sexually abused them or something. You can skip the stuff about Orange. It's just her repeating bullshit. Well, I still want to go through it. Ugh, God, I lost where I was, though. I still don't like people bringing you up. I personally don't like talking about you because of how bad my PTSD from everything. Call me a pussy, but whatever. All I want to do is get away from you, and I hope you still want to stay away from me, too. I wasn't an angel within our relationship either. If I could remember some of the faults I had between us, I'll address them and say them, but I'm very sorry. I can't remember a lot of the bad events that happened. I have a lot of memory block because of it, and honestly, I would rather not remember because I don't want to have an episode. But what I'm trying to say is that the relationship was rocky. Of course it was. We were teenagers. You were my first love, so of course after being in a relationship for 4 years, it's still hard for me to get over. That makes sense, I guess, but yeah. I wasn't perfect, you weren't perfect, we weren't perfect, and I'm sorry for the angry post back then. I didn't like when people told me I had to apologize to the people that hurt me, and I still don't. In my own time, I've healed, and on my own terms is when I will make the decision whether to apologize to someone or not. Obviously, there are circumstances to this, but for now we're going off of me being hurt. If you, one of your friends, or anyone connected to you is watching this, please don't reach out to me. Please don't contact me on my medias, and don't... if you see this and accept it, cool. Keep it to yourself and your friends. If you see this, don't accept it. Blah, 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 blah. Note, sorry for running you over with my car, LOL. Originally, I didn't want to post a video about that. That video was also fueled by anger because I told Voided and everyone around me not to tell me what happens on your birthday because I knew I wasn't going to react well. Why do you care what happens on your birthday? I had the thought to make that video a week prior, but I woke up on August 14th. Okay, everything's going to be fine, and I'm not going to drop an emotionally angry-fueled video on my ex. What the fuck are you talking about? Bro, I can hear my neighbor right now. Dude, every time I'm doing a live stream and I hear my neighbors talking outside, I get so paranoid that they called the cops on me and made like a noise complaint. I'm just like, oh, dude, I hope I'm not being too loud. Oh my god. Kind of does matter. It gives context on her bad behavior, yeah. Voided, I wish you never told me that they reserved a birthday video, and I wish you never told me literally all of my ex's friends in the comments saying happy birthday. That was the one thing I didn't want to hear that day. I told you not to tell me, but you acted out like, oh no, no. So obviously I asked what happened, you declined, but ended up telling me anyways. A day after you told me, I should have stopped you, but oh well. I wished you did stop me instead of keeping it to yourself. Proof that Voided set... Shut up, we were in voice chat. I don't have screenshots. He said, she said, bullshit. If I had a silver coin every time I've made a killing video on someone, I'd have 2 silver coins. That's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. 2 birds with 1 stone, am I right? No one's gonna understand this joke, but maybe my ex. That's a bit weird. It's like a little love letter, like, I fucking hate you. Just kidding. I wrote this joke for you. I hate you, though. I hate you. It's giving cornball. I don't like it. That was it? Okay. My eyes, I think it's important. Blah, 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 da, 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 da. Okay. No. Okay, I don't want to see he say, she say. I need to see logs. Okay, so that's it. That's it. I'm just gonna go back to your normal page. Okay, I'm aware of the video and I have watched it. It proves nothing, it disproves nothing, flat out lies, etc. Starting out with the most blatant lie around 6:42. I never posted a report or not safe for work. I'm not evil and I have no reason. Blah, 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 blah. And that's not porn. I agree with voided here. I agree with voided. Not to go on about it, but this is like one of the few situations where like I like need her, and of course she's not there. Bro, VR hoes mean more to her than the motherfucker she's cried, screamed, fought, slept, lost, loved, etc. with for the past 3 years of her life. Like, bro, I have gone through hell and back just to be your friend, and I can't even get a genuine I hope you feel better. Well, you did get one, but the question is if they... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired. The question is if Mel even, like, bothered to keep checking up on her. Again, this isn't shit talking, this is me being upset she was treating me like caca. Like the wise Ponder Sprocket once said, you are allowed to talk about your experiences with someone. You're allowed to talk about how you feel. Something like that. I don't even remember the rest of the quote. It's just something that popped up in my fucking brain. No, Cortelz is equally publicizing this stuff. Yep, they've been doing it. Some only public because Mel herself has made things public on her own. Others are only calling her out for her behavior and constant lying and twisting the story. They're not only doing that, but they are also saying a lot of dumb and unnecessary shit, yeah. Court shot herself in the foot with the response. Yeah, honestly. That response was god-awful. At first I was just all like, boost, but... Fuck, dude. That's crazy. Mel would constantly shit talk about Khai to me. Okay, but this still doesn't show grooming. This doesn't really show grooming, but it is gross. Like I said, VRChat is not enough to prove grooming, bro. Additionally, she mentions, I was just mad that Khai's character looked similar to Voided's character because they were both blue and had an antenna. No, that was not why I was upset. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care about character theft. Character theft is petty. Get over yourselves. Ugh. It does show that someone's being immature and obsessive and petty, but whatever. Oh my god. Too many fucking tabs. Okay, so I already got the original script. Circumstances of our friendship ending and Mel's life going everything, or Maria's life going everything. I'm not going over that because, 17. Addressing Mel's community post and misinfo. I think I already got this one right. This was it. That's it. It's just a fucking VRChat shit. Yes, there's good shit in there, I guess, but like, God, bro. It's gross, but just doesn't prove. If anything, her response is more damning than the evidence that was given on the fucking VRChat videos. I'm sorry, but it's true. Oh my god. Anyways, this addresses absolutely nothing. There's no rumors, and you very much so are endangering Khai. Literally, all you need to do is not make sex and sexual jokes around her, and this wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, you are endangering Khai. This would be a rumor if I was just spreading shit out my ass with zero evidence. But none of that is happening. I've poured every little bit of evidence I can find to prove my point. So all of the evidence is on the Tumblr stuff. Yada yada yada. There's a big double standard with all this because when Mel came out with her sexual abuse claims without a lick of evidence, everyone had rushed to her side, comforting her, believing her, supporting her, all blindly without worrying about evidence. It isn't a bad thing to want evidence, obviously, but the amount of blatant disrespect I've gotten for simply coming out about this is crazy. Also, you've still said nothing about everything else: the sexual assault, character theft, you not writing to the doc, disrespecting your fans, etc. Don't attempt to find these people, blah 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 blah. This is not a case of not liking what happened after the fact. That's what Mel was trying to say / pass off herself. In the PDF her friend wrote, which they regret doing and apologized personally for, this is not Clover and I regret things, and me regretting things or feeling uncomfortable after Mel violated both of us by hiding her true intentions with interaction between us, admitting to me she'd only slept with Clover / both of us to get with me. If you don't understand how that is fucked up, violating, and sexual abuse, I do not know what to tell you. She lied to get into my pants, violating Clover and using her to fuck with me, which is gross. I watched that one already, I think. Down to preface before her all her fans, Yeah, I might make sexual jokes, but sorry, you interpret it that way. What? Apologies for the announcement, but I've had to take down the Just Dance video I uploaded a while ago because it's been passed around that I'm grooming Khai or having more serious relations with Khai. Khai's my best friend and there's nothing else behind that. I took it down because even though we were only having fun together, I don't want to be seen as that. I will admit some of the dances we did together could be deemed as weird, but I promise it was just all for fun and there's nothing else behind it. Me and Khai have no sexual relationship, period. The most that has been done are jokes. I apologize that these jokes and similar comments have been seen and made out this way, but I genuinely do not mean for any of it to be deemed as grooming. I am not a pedophile or groomer or any of the sort. I hope you can all accept the statement. I have no need to go in depth unless asked and needed for further evidence. Thank you. You always need to provide evidence, dude. Like, export your chat logs unless you have something to hide. What are we thinking? Frick, what's going on? I'm like tired. I can't tell if you're talking to me or if you're talking to like someone else. What's going on? Let me see. Let me scroll up. They're accusing her of being a groomer and a sexual assaulter. She should respond to that. Those are serious claims. That's not all she's responding to, though, Nino. You just watched GoatCatto after like 5 essays about interpersonal arguments. The talking about petty art style drama or whatever isn't the serious claims. It didn't really need to be included. Nino, her response to the grooming allegations was her basically saying nuh-uh, essentially. She has responded to it, she just hasn't made a whole video about it. Neither did the "you can't age up OCs to draw them, not safe for work, you said mean things about me, she's a bad friend, etc. You're dumb, be quiet," because the alleged victim literally said she didn't grow them, blah blah blah. I don't think that Khai was groomed, but Mel was incredibly inappropriate with them and needs to be deplatformed. As a result, especially as she continues similar behavior. Shit, where'd you go? You are dumb and blatantly don't know what's going on. You're done because you're repeating endless stream but badly. I'm assuming you're saying that because of my video, not mad. Blah, 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 blah. Someone enjoying to pair Inla, but as someone who's dumb and doesn't understand evidence. Situation is stupid and everyone involved is serious, but that doesn't make playing spin the bottle and joining calls with minors in your underwear normal behavior that you should ignore. You're desperately downplaying everything because you want to be the devil's advocate and you're bad at it. Preach, brother! Who dat? I don't know who that is. I'll check that later. Everyone involved is stupid. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'll be right back. I have... What is it? Peppermint chocolate biscuits to munch on because I haven't had breakfast and it's 12 already. I have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 hours and 30 minutes left, bro. I've been here since, like, I think 7 or 8 a.m. I don't remember. Maybe 9 a.m. Okay. I genuinely did not mean for any of it to be deemed as grooming. It's not even denying it's grooming or apologizing for anything. It's just literally saying I didn't want you to think about it like that. As well with the last part I have underlined. What evidence? How are you going to disprove your grooming, Khai, after everything's stacked up? Okay, we already know they didn't groom, but, like, I get what you're saying. You're nearly 19 years old and need to wake up and be responsible about this and own up to what you've done instead of your ego getting to you. Dude, when I was 19, I was, like, extremely self-conscious. I was like, oh god, I gotta be more mature than I was when I was 18. Like, listen, I know everyone ages differently mentally, but, like, god damn. Yeah, I'm just eating while shit's going down. Let me know if I need to mute my mic, though. I can't tell if you can hear me chewing. And I know that can be like a sensory thing for people. By the way, the reason as to why it takes me so long to actually gather all the evidence about shit like this and to sit down for a stream is because today I woke up early at like 6 or 7 a.m. Most days I'm sleeping up to like 3 hours before I have to go to work because I work mainly closing night shifts and stuff like that. So I'm always tired, always up till like 4 a.m. So it's hard sometimes. It's mainly to express you can't take criticism and to point out her awful behavior relating to her art. That some of my points of grade weren't serious and so some of my video. I feel like that could be saved for like a DeviantArt blog. 2 hours, yeah, sorry. I can't tell if I've read all the important stuff yet. I think I have the picture now. Oh, this is the thing. Okay, never mind, you're a groomer. Get the fuck away from me. I'm not. I'm drowning in drama right now. But yeah, I'm not a groomer. I haven't gotten a chance to speak on everything yet. I'm not sure if he actually looked into the situation, actually, because Jack doesn't like watching drama videos, from what I remember at least. I don't know if he's changed, but back when I was friends with him in 2023, you know, drama videos made him anxious, so he tried to stay out of that shit. But I don't know. The Psycho Cuties part was valid, though. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, the video. Never mind. Oh my god, it's me! Did GoatCatto review the Mel situation in a live stream? If so, did she private it? It's he. Or they. Oh, thank you. I believe she might have. I believe she might have. I'm not 100% sure, but from what I heard from others about her covering anything Cortel's related, she's been really insensitive and uninformed about everything. I personally don't think GoatCatto is fit to be a commentary channel, and I definitely wouldn't want them covering my situation with how they handle things, but that's just a personal take. Everybody has their opinions. I'll respect yours. Come on. Go back to your account. Girl! I'm gonna go insane. Hold on. There's so much, bro. Post about Mel being weird with Khai. Okay, I already heard about that. It's just the... That was it, bruh. Yeah. Any new evidence? Can't do that. I already saw that one. Did I go over pretty much everything that I needed to for like the Khai stuff? Is that it? Am I done? Because the rest of it is just like the little personal stuff that, like, you know, the character theft and like the other person's live stream, which I won't be going over. And then the whole, oh my god, not safe for work with a child. Particularly important. So adjusting, I already did that one. Pointing out misinfo, I think so. Correcting my use, I already looked at that. Mel's original script, circumstances, don't care about character theft. Addressing Mel's community post and info. Clover's messages. Let me look at Clover. Never mind. Yeah. I watched a little bit of it. I'm gonna watch the rest of it later. I guess that's it. I'm not going over Khai's stuff on stream, so I'm gonna be missing that for sure. But I'm gonna retitle this into like going over the Cortel's evidence or whatever the hell. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go draw.